All right. I'm going to post to everywhere.
Okay.
That's we are live. I'm excited. Oh, whoops, my sound is on. I'm so sorry, everybody. I always do that. I'm sorry. It's gonna be scuff because it's been so long. Instagram. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm ignoring everybody's Instagrams because I've been so busy recently. Haven't been watching them. Okay. Let me just go to my Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey, Evan. Thanks for the first, the not first. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it. How's it going, May?
I can't type. I got fake nails, so I can't like it's touching all the buttons at once. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm sorry. I actually feel like the music on my side is a bit loud. I might turn it down. At least it's loud in my headset.
Yeah. You do you.
Here, I need to be like not in between songs. Yeah, this seems okay. Ooh. All right. Alrighty then. Did I check my VTube model? I did not. Whoops. It should be fine. I'm probably ready. None of the none of the thingies on my Stream Deck work though.
You gotta load the application.
Stream Deck?
Yeah.
Okay. It's my was it the VTube model ones?
Mm-hmm.
So now they should work? No, they still don't. Oh, technical difficulties, everybody. I swear, when we turn off your computer like we did, everything seems to go wrong. Is that the port? No, it should work. Yeah. Can I just close it? It should still work. Yeah. Okay. It should be perfect. I'm ready. Ugh. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the first and the not for 7. And are we winning? Winning at what exactly? Winning at life? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. Matt, are we winning?
Think so.
You think so? I also like to think so. All right, so shall we start?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's start. 'Twas a sunny afternoon. Although the forecast said that it was very probable of rain, a young fox girl and her companion, a pasty white boy, got lucky. And it was sunny all day. How do you want to start?
I was thinking start with a little bit of the drama because we want to end on a happy note.
Start with drama.
Right?
Oh.
Or is that just me?
Let's talk about some of the like details of the wedding.
Okay.
And it's my reminder that let's be extra cautious when we talk about it. So the wedding, very beautiful. It was a garden wedding outside. And I had 3 lovely bridesmaids, and Matt had 3 very, very, very helpful groomspeople. And we had my bridesmaids were my sister-in-law, my best friend from middle school, and then my niece. And Matt's was his best friend from high school as his best man. And then it was one of our really close friends that you guys might know, Nilton. And then it was his sister. And it was his second sister. And she's pretty great, and I feel like your best men were stepping up to the plate a little bit more than my bridesmaids were. I know one of mine was 10 years old, so that's not really fair, but I made a joke that I had a really long chain on my dress, and I was joking around about how everybody holding the chain except for my maid of honor. She was like dipping out every chance she got, but that's okay. Um, yeah, the theme for our wedding was pink. So the ladies were wearing floor length, modest light pink dresses. And my niece actually wore my prom dress from my senior high school prom. And on the groom's side, they were wearing like a light beige linen two-piece like vest and pants set along with floral pink ties and what is it called, like the pocket
Pocket
square.
square.
And yeah, we actually had a problem with the ties. We got these ties, they're about $30 each from Etsy. They came in and they look purple. Well, everything for the wedding looked purple. And I was freaking out, and we had a 15-hour day in Atlanta one day while I was doing my dress fitting. And during my lunch break, we went to another shop and bought like $75 ties, and that were a different shade of pink. And then I ended up liking the ones from Etsy better. It was just, I don't know, they changed color. They were purple, I
It's just
swear.
the lighting.
And then when we got there, they were absolutely fine. But I was very happy with the fit, with how everybody was dressed. It was very nice. And I mean, of course it's nice. I picked it all out. But anything that you want to highlight, Matt?
Not really.
Not really.
I was in a nice navy blue because she talked literally about everybody else but me.
I didn't talk about myself. Matt was wearing a nice navy
Oh, I
blue.
wonder what the bride was wearing, guys.
I was wearing black. I don't know if you guys know this. I was wearing skulls on my dress to get married. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? But anyways, there's a couple of people that I hadn't met before that I was very excited, and that would be two of my middle school, high school girlies had babies, and one of them had babies all the way across the country, and then one of them, or baby across the country, and one of them had a baby, but I hadn't had a chance to meet her yet. And so they both brought their little girls to the wedding, and I was I was able to meet them, and I don't know, I think of them as like my little nieces, and they're so cute. And that's why we keep saying yeah, because one of them one of them says it all the time, and she sounds so cute.
You know who else you got to meet? One
Our
Mr. Monkey
Monkey
Moto.
Moto. Hi Mia, perfect timing. I was just talking about your daughter.
Yeah?
She's a cutie pie. Yeah. And I don't know. I guess something that I was nervous about was there are a few things I was nervous about actually. The first thing was the tables and the linens and the setup. Happy honeymoon, thank you. Too bad we have
We're
to go to
mooning
work
some
tomorrow.
honey. Yeah.
But yeah, we plan to celebrate. We're gonna do a tea party with the leftovers from the reception. But the linens on the table, I was very worried about it because I didn't really have like a sample of what it would look like. And when I was describing it to people, it was mentioned to me that they thought it might look bland. But I ended up being very, very, very happy. And it looked exactly like how I imagined it. And like, I don't know. It was, I think that it definitely lived up to the expectation, especially while trying to save as much money as I could. It was very I don't know. I was just nervous, I guess. Nervous that it wasn't all gonna turn out right, but it ended up turning out just fine, if that makes sense.
I mean, most people I feel like are gonna be that way on a wedding day. Getting super nervous.
The other one was the food, actually. It was beautiful, thank you. The food, we had done a trial test for food and in February, I believe. And I actually thought that the food that we tried then was really, really bad. And I got really nervous that the food at the wedding would be bad too. But I think the food at the wedding was pretty good. I had a couple of favorites. Although I will say that my brother said that his meat was cold. So I don't know if that's like an individual problem. Our plates got served to us before anyone else hit up the buffet, which I'm so happy about, and I'll tell you guys about that later. But basically, I don't know. You came in at the wrong time. Yeah, I don't know. My brother just like he was no matter how much he beat his meat, it was just cold and floppy and he just couldn't get it up during the
Are
wedding.
you giving a rehearsal dinner speech?
A rehearsal dinner speech?
Tell me when it clicks. Mia, tell me when it clicks.
The rehearsal dinner, we had Asian food.
No. The
No one
speech,
gave speeches.
what you were just talking about right now with a certain rehearsal dinner, not ours.
Oh, I might have told Matt about your rehearsal dinner boo thing. Sorry. But he thought it was funny, and I guess
I
it
mean,
might have made us feel better about how shitty parts of our wedding was.
it's funny because I'm sorry, Mia, but it wasn't our wedding, so we get to sit back and laugh. But in the moment, I'm sure you were pissed, and it's fully understandable. It's okay. He doesn't need to know.
Oh no. I didn't realize that it was a secret.
Shh.
My bad.
Just don't tell MJ.
Shh. Yeah. Definitely not. I'll wait until she's older. I'll wait until it's MJ's wedding and then I'll I'll give a speech about it. Oh my gosh, I will say that like you'll never know what it's like to plan a wedding until you plan a wedding. I don't know like what it is, but like the worst comes out of people when you plan a wedding. It's fine, my whole family heard this story, so y'all might as well know it too. I mean, yeah. Oh. I posted in a friend's server about how we're gossiping about the wedding, and her first response was, "Mom and Dad." Here's the thing. Ever since, like, even before we got married, people were telling us, like, we need to have kids. And now that, like, we got married, like, in every single speech, everybody mentioned us having children. And then, like, I guess my mom was going around to, like, Matt's mom, like, placing bets on when we're gonna have kids. So,
Give it time.
I don't but whatever. Placing bets, yeah, I know.
It's just what parents do.
So, I guess we'll start, unless there's anything else that you would like to say. My brother officiated the wedding, which is really nice. He talks about the Naval Academy, which was wrong information. And I didn't notice.
Everyone has been telling us that it was a great, amazing wedding, and and they love what we had. So I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see the icon. Um, yeah, I don't know. There were definitely things that went wrong. We'll start with the seating. The seating chart, y'all. Oh my goodness. There were 2 mistakes on the seating chart, and both of them, can you believe that both of them were in our immediate family? Like, it wasn't even like some other guest, it was in our immediate family. I'd be double checking the what is it called?
The list we gave
The
them?
lists that we gave them of like everyone and their names, and it was all correct on my end. And so they like misspelled my brother's name. So now he's got a new nickname. We've been calling him that for the past few days. And then Matt's sister, her name was also spelled incorrectly. They put her name and then they put Matt's name, basically, is what happened. So it was like first name, last name, Matthew, last name. And it was just really unfortunate. And I feel bad about that. But I don't understand how you don't catch that though. Like my brother's name, they just added an extra letter, so I could see how that falls through the cracks. But your sister's name, they literally just placed your name and her name together
Double the
on
length
one
of
line.
it.
And your name is so long. Like Matthew is such a long name. I don't know. What the F is this?
This is wedding talk.
I was told stream on Tuesday.
Look at the announcements. Excuse you.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah. No, we're doing an extra wedding talk today.
I wanted to get to it while it was fresh. You came just in time. We haven't gotten to any of the drama yet. So I want to start with my dad. So about a year ago, you're at work. I've been looking at this person play not Tetris and is very confused. Yeah, is she winning? About a year ago, we were picking out a venue. It was over a year ago, actually. It might have been like, what do you think? March 2024?
It was about, so we started, at the beginning of March is when we looked at this one.
Puyo Puyo? The game's name is Spirit City Lo-Fi Beats. Yeah. And so there were a couple of venues we were considering, but this is the one that we ended up going with is the one that I really wanted. Puyo Puyo. I don't know what that is. Explain.
It could be what they copied that. It's basically Dr. Mario. It's a similar concept. Candy Crush also does the same thing.
So we were torn in between 2 venues at the time. There was one that was significantly cheaper, but with no vendors. And then there was one that was a package venue. A slime dropping game that's similar to Tetris. Ah. Probably. Does she look like she's having fun? But we ended up going with the venue that we wanted. And one of the ways that we did that was talking to my parents about it. And, you know, the bride's parents normally pays for the wedding, and then the groom's parents normally pay for the rehearsal. And I talked to my parents about it, and at the time, my mom was like, I will pay half. And then my dad said, you can have, like, my mom wasn't sold on the venue, and my dad said, you can have the venue and I will pay half of it. Well, we signed all the contracts, we put in all the deposits, or not all the deposits, but the first deposit, first couple. And December rolls around, and my dad suddenly decides to cut funds from the wedding. He is no longer going to give $15,000. He is instead going to give $8,000, which when my parents were talking half and half, I know that like my mom wanted to give, I think it was like $14,000. So to be fair, I was expecting both of them to pay $14,000. I will say that I think that part of what went wrong was, well, it's a little bit of my dad being an ass, but I also think that I shouldn't have just believed him so easily and then signed a contract. And so now we're here. We don't have enough funds for the wedding. Our names are on a contract. If we back out now, we lose like thousands of dollars. And if we keep going, then we have to spend extra thousands of dollars. And that was really disappointing to me, I guess. I don't really know how to explain. And it was really awkward for me. And one of the things that was mentioned when I talked to my dad about it was the divorce with my mom that happened when I was 12 years old. I'm 28 now. And he basically said that he's upset that my mom divorced him and he's using my wedding to get back at her because he knows that if he drops out of paying the wedding, then my mom will have to pay the rest. And he viewed that as her punishment for divorcing him. And I was a little upset, especially since I'm close with my mom, for him to do that to her. So, and to me, to use me to do it at my wedding. So you know, I accepted it. It is what it is. I didn't argue with him on it. I just said, okay. And I made a mental note that I will figure it out. But in that moment, I do kind of think that my relationship with my dad got hurt in a way. Cause I'm never going to trust him again. I'm never going to am I ever going to get past it? Or am I always going to think oh, remember that time at my wedding where you didn't pay the money? Every time I get mad. And he promised me that he would, and then he didn't. And there were other things that he said. He was calling us and inviting Matt out to lunch, telling us that he doesn't think we should get married after we were not divorced, after we were engaged, which I thought was super rude. But yeah, and so in the end, my mom and particularly my stepdad that I grew up with stepped in once again. And my intention was to shade my dad at the wedding, which didn't end up happening. We ended up cutting a lot of that stuff out. My mom walked me down the aisle, and we didn't do a father-daughter dance. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but it wasn't an official one. And yeah, so my dad just wasn't really a part of it. There were other things that happened. He was supposed to pay for half of my dress, and then the morning of the payment, he started making excuses of why he couldn't be there for me. And my mom had to pay it all. And she was away, so we had to pay it on credit card, and there was a fee, a charge of hundreds of dollars. Which is a bit unfortunate and I'm really sad about. But one of the things that happened at the wedding was the photographer told me that we were going to be doing a father-daughter first look. And my mom went to go get my dad, and he was downstairs, and she told him, "You're needed upstairs for pictures." And he didn't come upstairs. He didn't want to listen to her. He had actually blocked her for the whole wedding planning process, because at the beginning of the process, she texted both him and his wife, and he got upset that he thought she was trying to hold him accountable by including the wife, and he blocked her number, and it was impossible to communicate with him. And then so in this moment at the wedding, he was also being childish and petty by not listening to her. And as a result, I'm sitting upstairs waiting. We need to get a move on. And he's not coming up. So she asked me, "What do you want to do?" And I told her, "Go get my stepdad." And in the whole time, my stepdad is the one that had always been there for me. And I wanted him to have all these moments in the first place. But just because my dad was, my dad, he kind of got a front row seat and was cruising by, even though he was very neglectful, financially towards the wedding. And I'm really happy it ended up being him, but it's kind of the consequence of your own action, right? Because my dad decided to be childish to my mom. He ended up missing first look photos with his daughter. And then on top of that, because all the staff was in the room when it happened, for the rest of the night, they were calling my stepdad the father of the bride. And I don't know. I guess I was a little bit happy about that. But yeah, and in the end, it ended up working out because I enjoyed that, you know, my stepdad ended up getting that title and that he ended up having those special moments with me. And now we're gonna have the photos in a few weeks, and I'm really happy about that.
Yep.
Matt's just along for the ride.
Basically, right now.
How much was the deficit? What do you think the ratio? Is this inappropriate?
Probably.
What's the ratio of payment? How much do you think the wedding costs total? I think the wedding cost $35,000. You think only 30?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because with the last in the last week we spent like at least $3,000 to $5,000 alone.
Yeah.
With the dress, real dad didn't clutch up and stepdad came in for the save. Exactly. And you know, like that affects like the relationship, you know. I don't really know how to explain it, but like not that my dad was ever really there for me when I was a kid, but it is kind of like, I don't know. And I plan to thank my stepdad on Father's Day. One of the things that I've talked to Matt about is like when I talk to my friends, like my closest friends that I've known forever, and I talk about my dad, they probably don't even think about my dad. They probably think about my stepdad, you know? And I was talking to my bridesmaid who was in chat, my lovely bridesmaid, and she was telling me that she doesn't think that she's even ever met my dad. It just goes to show you, you know me since I was literally 12 years old. I'm 28 now. So that's 16 years. And you've never met my dad because he was never there. And like, it's not like I was missing anything, but like, you know.
It happens.
Met him this weekend. He's interesting. Everyone says that.
Yeah,
Matt's
that's
mom came over today and she was like, so I finally met your dad and I can see what you mean
I get
by
it.
difficult. Yeah, she was like, I get it. Speaking of dad, hello, it's Daddy like, Reagan.
And she probably had the same thought I did. My dad, like we talk about my dad being, you know, hard to get along with sometimes, but her dad is like my dad on crack.
All right, next story coming right up. I'm ready to tell it now. I'm gonna let Matt tell this one. Unfortunately, though, Matt was not present for a lot of it, and I was. So we are going to tell it kind of together. Matt's gonna give gist, and if I sense that there's something missing, I'll hop in. Let's start with. Shall we start with Christmas? You want to hear about the sister? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the sister right now.
Okay, so which
so
part
Matt's
of
got
Christmas?
2 sisters. One of them was in the wedding party. She was amazing. And the other one was not in the wedding party. And she was not amazing. The suggestion.
All right. So for the wedding, we wanted, you know, we want photos that are going to last, photos that are going to be memorable for everybody. And one of the things is my oldest sister likes to have colored hair for herself, and she's done it for her girls as well. And she suggested to May that, oh, for the wedding, why don't we have, you know, naturally colored hair for the photos? So we're like, yes, that is exactly what we would want. And so we're spending the last 6 months reminding her that, hey, the wedding's coming up. Make sure everyone's ready for it, especially with the
The
girls
girls,
being
the
in the
little
wedding
girls, yeah.
party. They were our
That's
flower
exactly what I was
girls.
about to say.
And so we're, sitting here, reminding her wedding's coming up, we're waiting. And a couple weeks before the wedding, she has colored tips, is what we were told.
But it wasn't
It
tipped,
was
it was
like
all the way to the
maybe,
root.
I didn't look that closely, but
It
they're
was, like,
like,
maybe an inch away from the root, but it was basically right up on the
if you
root.
pin it up, you can't see it. It's like, yeah, but that's not what we asked. That's not what we agreed on. That's not what we
And then
asked.
she pinned it up and ended up taking it out, so it doesn't even matter. But she
But
was doing it to piss us off.
the other part was she knew what we had asked, that she was posting online about, oh, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions.
Actually, I
And
have it if we
that's
wanna talk
exactly what
about
it
it.
said.
No, it said more than that.
That was the important part in my mind, though.
But
At
no,
least
no, it said more than that.
on the
So
face.
here's what it said, if you guys wanna hear it. It said, "You suck and that's sad. I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions."
Yeah,
That's what it said.
that was a different thing. I was talking just
But
about the
it's still the
original
same
post.
thing, and yeah, the Facebook post said, "I don't take orders, I barely take suggestions," but the, Discord profile was all of it.
And so we saw that as a passive aggressive attack on us because it happened literal days after we had last talked to her about it. And yeah. So we were also told that she was just planning to show up to the wedding and, oh, if I'm in the photos, I'm in the photos. If I'm not, I'm not. It's whatever.
They have to deal with it, is what she said.
Yeah.
So she was gonna let us show up on our wedding day and get upset at the juicy part.
Basically.
And get upset at her, and like all the feelings that we felt like a week before the wedding, 2 weeks before the wedding, we would have felt the day of the wedding.
So what we wanted, but we were told no. We were going to uninvite her. Flat out.
I know it's trashy.
She disrespected us like days. She was planning to disrespect us on the day of our wedding. Like that was her plan. And we did not want that. We wanted to be happy on the day of our wedding.
Uninvite away. I wish. Well, the problem is, it's more complicated than that. The problem is that then like it got a lot of criticism. Well, if she's not going, I'm not going, and then you can't live in my house anymore. So now like we gotta choose being homeless and having a toxic like family life when I'm about to marry into this family, or we gotta choose being unhappy on one day. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's we weren't technically threatened, but both of us feel like, if tensions get high, how are we going to live in a house where no one gets along? Like that's just uncomfortable. No one wants that.
But I will say that I regret not standing my ground on it, and I regret and I think we both regret it.
We'll get to it, but we were right. Who thought? Huh?
A spoiler alert.
Spoiler, right?
So
I was right.
So it all was coming out slowly at the time. At first we found out she had colored hair, and then like it started building, and then we found out like what color it was.
Oh, don't even get me started on that, Pete.
Should have not invited her. Your day, not theirs. And so like it started with us being like, all right, she just won't be in photos. And then it ended with like, I don't want to invite her, but we have to. And the reason why we wanted to go towards the uninvite route, because I know it's like trashy and it's rude and it's tacky, but honestly, like the posting on Facebook, posting on Discord about like how much you hate us and how much you want, you don't want to be there to celebrate us. You just want to be there to like tear us down the whole time. And that no matter what we did, there was going to be an issue. We could have let her come. We could have let her be in photos. But then the issue would have been that her husband was uninvited, And like he's not even allowed at family gatherings in the first place. Why would he be invited to this? And you know, she was gonna find something to be upset about, is how we feel. So I don't know. She's a piece of work, honestly. And the reason why we invited her is because at the time she was pretty supportive and I had a good relationship with her. And even though in the past Matt didn't necessarily have a good relationship with her, she was being like relatively, like, I don't know, just like good to us when we had decided the list. And it wasn't until we moved into his mom's house that she started treating us like little slaves. Do this for me. Do this for me. And if we didn't respond fast enough, she would call Matt's mom and say, "Hey, are Matt and May there? They haven't responded to my text in over 6 minutes." And it just started getting too much. And then it builds up like that, and then it became more and more and more. And she's always been a drama queen, and she's always been like center of attention no matter what. But like, you know, it's someone else's wedding, and I believe if you're like not gonna go and like congratulate a couple and celebrate them, you know, becoming a family, and instead you're just going to ruin the mood and create a scene, then there's no reason for you to come at all, whether that be my wedding or somebody else's wedding. If you're not there to be happy and you're going to be there to try to make everyone else miserable, do not show up. That's just what I think. And so anyways, the little girl's hair was definitely supposed to be brown. And Matt's mom took them to the store and bought a box hair dye for her to dye her hair back to brown. And his sister threw out the box hair dye and picked a new one that was bright pink and dyed the little girl's hair bright pink. Is what we assume, because how did brown hair dye go to pink?
Yeah, it was dark, but it was definitely not natural hair color.
And then at the rehearsal ceremony, she's 6, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So his sister has 5 kids, and they're all different ages. But the last 2 are little girls, and they were the ones in the wedding. Their ages are 6 and 10. And I'm saying that now, and I realize that they're probably like 5 and 9, but their birthday is like literally tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow. So, you know, it's like Monday and Wednesday are their birthdays. So they're basically 6 and 10. Yeah, we're at the rehearsal ceremony, and she pulled up her dress and started to pull down her panties and bared a squat. And there were a lot of excuses of like, maybe she didn't want to get her dress dirty, but we're pretty sure she was trying to shit on the venue outside. So, yeah. And then I made a couple of rules that were like, you know, unless you're a baby, no shitting outside of a toilet. I feel like these rules don't have to be said. No swimming in the koi pond. No killing the fish in the koi pond. Do these rules have to be said?
No stripping.
No stripping, especially young children, because it's going to be more than family. Staff was going to be there too. Must have missed it. Did she come to the wedding? Did she make a scene?
Hold on.
We're getting to it. She just needed to go number 2. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a place for that.
6.
It's called a bathroom.
She knows how to use a bathroom. Like, I don't understand. And well, I guess maybe she doesn't, because one time at her house, she took a big dump and then smeared all the feces across the walls and light switches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her. And especially now, I'm pretty sure. And oh my god. And then we got to the rehearsal dinner and she did it again. But this time inside, not even outside, it was inside. And like we gotta talk about like proper etiquette when it comes to being outside the house. Like, does she do that at home? Does she have like a corner she shits in like a dog? They put a little mat down on the ground or something? Like I don't understand. And like my like 4-year-old nephew can use the bathroom by himself. So I don't understand why somebody who is like 2-3 years older than him couldn't. But she also can't write her name.
Yeah.
And my 4-year-old nephew can write full sentences, so there's that. And then at the rehearsal, Matt, would you like to speak? Since I did not hear this, I was not a part of this, but Matt was.
So at the rehearsal, I was talking with some friends and I just hear my sister scream, "No, absolutely not," and then storm out of the building. And she was talking to my mother and my other sister and a couple other people were over there. And then later on, I went up and asked my mom, "Do I even want to know?" And I was just told no. And so we didn't know what it was about. We just know she's sitting there yelling. I figured it was about something completely different because there's always family drama when she's involved. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So, and with being told, no, don't worry about it, I assumed it was about something else because my sisters don't get along. They don't have a relationship at all. And so we go about our day. There's nothing else really notable that I remember from the rehearsal dinner. So May and I are talking the next day, is this enough to tell her not to come? But we still wanted the girls in the wedding and stuff like this. So it's really what do we do? And we're just like, we'll take the high road. We'll make sure everyone's happy and just sacrifice ourselves.
And I regret
that decision too.
Oh, one thing that I wanted to mention is so there was a situation with their middle child that happened, and the dad wasn't invited to the wedding. At no point was he invited to the wedding. And because he wasn't invited, he was telling the children, classic grooming 101, am I right? He was telling the children, we're not invited to the wedding, even though they were. Just he wasn't. So he's telling them, we're not invited to the wedding. And then they got really upset that, like, and he came up to Matt and was like, Uncle Matt, I heard that I'm not invited to your wedding.
There's something
like part of the wedding. And we had to tell him, like, no, you're going to be at the rehearsal. You're going to be at the wedding. You're going to be at everything. I don't see what the problem is.
The only
you're gonna be in photos,
he wasn't at was the rehearsal ceremony, which was only the people that are in the ceremony.
Like, it didn't even include my dad. It didn't include his dad. It wouldn't have included his mom, except for she had custody over the 2 flower girls.
Yeah.
So but like, if she didn't have custody over the 2 flower girls, she wouldn't have been there either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, he was invited to everything that the majority of people were invited to. There was nothing where I would have said my nephew is not invited. And we made that very clear the whole way through.
I guess, do we talk about like the day of?
Yeah. That's our next move.
We get there and we are doing the pictures with family outside. A couple days before, I had given itinerary to everyone because everyone was a boomer and didn't want to look at the invitation about the rundown of every single day. Here's what you have to do Thursday. Here's what you have to do Friday. And one of them was sent to Matt's sister privately, away from the email that went out to everybody else, along with my brother and my brother's wife, because they were also part of the family but not going to be in photos. Now, they're not going to be in photos because she couldn't drive and my brother was flying in that same day and he had to come Like, he had to go all the way to their house to go pick her up from the airport. Like, he was at the airport. He had to go to their house to pick her up and then all the way to the wedding. And he actually had to fly on the plane in a suit. So if you think about it like that way, you know. And so I thought lumping them together, and I let them know that we're having some difficulties with Matt's sister, and lumping them together is probably the best thing, right? We his sister knew that she wasn't going to be in photos, and we tried to be polite about it. We didn't say like, hey, you stupid dumb bitch, we hate you, don't show up. But we did say something along the lines of, if I can find it, I will read it. Hi everyone. Please arrive at the venue by 6:00 p.m. this Friday for the wedding. Since you won't be included in the photos, there's no need to arrive earlier. Please don't show up early because the venue will be closed and unable to accommodate anyone who will not be there for pre-wedding setup. The venue staff is doing us a huge solid by letting those of us in the photos have a very limited access earlier than we're supposed to, and we do not want to inconvenience the staff with anyone not on the pre-approved shot list, especially since there will be other clients there touring and rehearsing while we are doing photos, as well as staff setup for the wedding. Matt's sister, your children will be in photos, so they can arrive at 4:30 p.m. Let me know if you need help sorting out transportation. Thank you for understanding. Then his sister asked, all the kids or just the girls? And then we said all the kids. And then there was a little bit of pushback from her about how, like, well, they can't be there without me because they'll misbehave. And we're like, it's fine. You know, grandma will be there. And then she, on my birthday, a day later, threatened us. It was a vague threat, but it was basically saying, like, since you're not letting me be in photos, I can't control what kind of shit my kids are going to say to you. And that's the thing that she always does, I've noticed, is that when she's unhappy about something, she feeds them. She feeds them and she grooms them and she tells them, like, you know, Uncle Matt hates your dad. Why don't you ask him about it next time you see him? And, like, they won't ask Matt about it. I'm going to be completely honest because they know Matt's going to be a little bit, he's a lot more strict with them. But every time I've ever been alone, they've asked me uncomfortable questions like that. Asked me, like, is my dad coming to the wedding? Why is my dad not coming to the wedding? And they're not allowed to talk about their dad at all to any of us, just by the way. Sounds more like manipulating than the G word. And she was telling them, like, and like, they asked me before, like, why does everybody hate our dad? And, like, what do I say to that? I'm not gonna be like, because he's a fucking loser. But I am gonna be like, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think anyone hates your dad. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding. Haha. You know, especially, like, I wasn't really part of the family yet. And I wasn't part of what, like, the fallout that happened 21 years ago between their dad and the family. So, I don't know. And they know that they're not supposed to talk about him. But they do stuff to like that all the time. And, so, of course, it's a vague threat. I was literally cutting my birthday cake when I got the text message about, like, well, if you're not going to let me be there, then I can't control what kind of shit comes out of my kid's mouth. And, like, basically, it was a vague threat about, like, I'm going to tell him to say something to you to ruin your day, is how I took it. And it's also how my therapist, ChatGPT, took it. So, anyways, the day of comes, we're doing photos, you know, photos are running a bit late, so she did end up being there, but not at 4:30. And she was the two older boys didn't come. So first off, 5 kids, and we told you to bring all 5 kids at 4:30. The 2 older boys aren't there. The 3 younger ones are there, but one of them's not staying around for the photos. He's off doing his own shit. And so when the photographer is like, all right, groom's family, and he doesn't come in, well, we've got 100 people taking photos right now. We can't really, like, it's hard to notice when just one person is missing. You're not on standby, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, so he didn't end up in photos. The little girls ended up in photos, and I think that the middle child did end up in a few, but not all of them, is what ended up happening. And it's hard to, like, control so many people about like doing one thing at one time. And I could tell that our photographer was getting frustrated. But what ended up happening, and I didn't know this, I didn't even know that they weren't in the photos, is first off, the oldest one, I mean, to be fair, like, I guess none of them know how to dress for a wedding, nor do they ever clean themselves up just in general. I mean, one time I almost had to shave the little girl's head because she couldn't brush her hair for like 5 months. So there's that. Lice is a quarterly thing, and then we have to shave their heads anyways because they get lice. But like cleaning up is a big issue. And so one of them shows up and he's supposed to be in a freaking button down. Matt's been reminding him for months. And he shows up in like a t-shirt and pants, not tucked in, not anything.
Yeah.
And it just like the t-shirt's all the way down to like his knees. And then they were in charge of getting their little brother a shirt, and the little brother's shirt is so small that the buttons are popping off. And I just don't know what to say to that. For the little girls, I picked out their ensemble from head to toe. So they look fine, minus the pink hair. But anyways, Matt's sister was like pulling them to like the boys instead of taking pictures to stand with her at her car and talk with her. And that's where he was, and that's why they weren't in pictures, because they were standing at the freaking car, you know, in the parking lot, and not at the venue, like with where everybody else is on standby for us to take photos. And then the ceremony is about to start, and we start pulling the party, right? And we're missing a flower girl. We're missing the 10-year-old flower girl. And we're like, where the F is she? Well, Matt's sister pulls her outside to like go sit in the chairs or whatever, go hang out where the ceremony is about to start. Well, we see her from where we're setting up, where we're lining up to go out for the ceremony. And we have to send 3 separate people out to get her. And Matt's sister was holding her hostage, not letting her like be a part of the ceremony. You know that your daughter is a flower girl. We've asked everybody to find their seat for the ceremony, and you're pulling her aside, and then someone comes out and gets her and says, you know, oh, the ceremony's about to start, you need to be in there lining up with everybody. And all of a sudden it's this big no, she's not going to do that.
Yep.
I don't know what was said between them, but I do know that 3 separate people were sent out to get that little girl. And so it wasn't just like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. It was you know, you knew she had to be somewhere. You saw us all pass you in the hallway, that we were all about to, you know, step out. Like, you weren't letting her be where she needed to be. And like at the end of the day, the girls ended up having fun doing the flower girl festivities, but like she almost robbed her from that. And that's like the common theme is like, you know, I'm not happy, so I'm gonna sabotage my kid, and then my kid's not gonna be happy, and I'm gonna blame someone else. So anyways, during the dinner, I guess we sat Matt's sister along with 2 of our very close friends, or I guess 3 of our very close friends, the husband of my bridesmaid, and who I have known for a very long time, my friend from middle school, along with her husband and her small daughter, her 2-year-old daughter. And then it was Matt's sister and her 2 girls. And the table next to her were her 3 boys. And then the 3 boys were sitting with cousins that were their same age. So we thought that was nice. We didn't want her sitting with family at the ceremony too. We had 2 rows of reserved seats, and she didn't make the cut because, you know, she was being disrespectful to us. And it's actually funny. We asked the venue, if we could have 3 rows of reserved seats. And if we had, she would have had a reserved seat, but they said no, and we had to make cuts, and she was where that cut happened. On Matt's side, it was his sister, and on my side, it was my brother. So that my grandma could sit up there.
Mm-hmm.
And and like the whole thing about like lumping her and my brother with a text message was supposed to be basically so she can't complain about, well, I was singled out and I was the only one excluded. You're not, because we also asked my brother to not be in photos and to show up with the guests. Now, I don't have anything bad against my brother. He and I get along. So, but it was a situation where like he couldn't make it for photos, whereas she was just being disrespectful for photos. And so I had told my friends in advance, if something happens, you can go find the wedding coordinator and she will get security. And I made it very clear. I mean, I recognize that this puts them in a difficult spot. And this is actually something I advocated against because I said that it would put them in a difficult spot. And everybody was telling me, well, she's not going to say anything. And even if she does, you can just hire a mouth holder for the night. You can just have one of your friends follow her around. And I was like telling them, like, if she needs somebody to follow her around to like close her mouth for her, then she shouldn't be there. Like, she is 41, 42.
41.
She does not need somebody to hold her mouth closed. And she, like, I don't even know what to say. So my expectations were she can't talk about why her husband isn't there. She can't talk about her hair. She can't talk about not being in photos. She can't badmouth us. And she was doing all of that shit. And I'm very upset. Inviting a family of frickin' 6 people cost me over $1,000 to have them at the wedding. And you're sitting there talking shit, saying that you hate us, that we suck, that you think I'm a bitch, that, like, all that kind of stuff. And like, I just think it's like so hilarious. Like, why the fuck are you here if you think that I'm a bitch? If you're not happy that we're getting married, if you wish the worst upon us, if you want to tear us down on our wedding day, why are you here? Leave if you're so unhappy. Why are you making everyone else's time like so shitty? And she was telling her little girls, even though they were in the photos, Uncle Matt and Aunt May weren't letting you in the photos because you're not family to them. And she was telling them that, like, we hate them, was something like mentioned. There was stuff mentioned about how she wasn't allowed in photos and how, like, and all that kind of shit. And, like, first off, this is really offensive and really disrespectful to us. But second off, oh my god, how is that kid gonna grow up? Imagine being 6 years old and you're at a wedding and you're having fun, or you're supposed to be having fun, right? The wedding was basically designed with the children in mind. We had a fire pit for them to do s'mores. We had a dessert table of 4 different desserts on it. Like, the wedding was for the kids, basically. I chose a venue that would be perfect because I have a lot of nieces and nephews. And you're telling them that they're unloved and they're unwanted and they're not viewed as part of the family. Like, what a shitty thing. What kind of confidence can come out of a kid like that? You know what happens to a kid like that? They grow up depressed and suicidal. Like, your own mother is rallying against you. And this is what I mean about the sabotage. She's not happy. And, like, let's be clear. She was the only one not invited to the photos. She was invited to the wedding. And she should be happy she was invited to the wedding, because honestly, she shouldn't have even been invited to the wedding. And, she is... She's telling them that they were all not invited. What do you mean? The literal text message says, your children will be in photos, so they can arrive at 4:30 p.m. Like, I don't understand. And, like, to hear later that, like, oh yeah, it was tense, it was awkward. She rambled for 5 minutes and we tried to change the subject, but then she brought it up again, like, a few minutes later and rambled for another 5 minutes about, like, how much she hates you. And you know what? My friend from high school, do you want to know what she said to her? She literally said, like, this is a wedding and we're supposed to be celebrating them. What you're doing right now is really inappropriate, and bitch, we all know that that's not how it went down.
Way to go, friend.
And then Matt's sister got upset and left without saying goodbye because of that. And woo, you go, girlfriend. Like, and I just think that, like, I think my friend was right. You know, I think she was right to say that. I think, like, it was very awkward. You're cursing in front of her 2-year-old daughter, you know, saying how much you hate someone and you wish that the worst things upon them at their wedding. And, like, I paid so much money for you to be there. But of course, you're so unhappy the whole time. But you stay long enough for you to eat from the buffet 4 separate times. And then when you're finally done eating, you're spitting in all the food. Like, I literally saw them go up to the buffet, like, pick things up, lick them, take bites out of them, and then put them back in.
I'll be right back.
And it's gross. It's grody. It's horrible. Yeah, like, and I was like, what do I do? But, like, you know, you don't want to be there, you can leave. But, like, you're eating from the buffet. Glad I didn't get seconds. Yeah, I'm sorry, girlfriend. I didn't get seconds because of that either. You know, there was probably, like, I probably wanted, like, more chicken or whatever, but I didn't get any because I was, like, terrified of it. And I was, I don't know, there was plenty of times where we probably should have kicked them out. Like, I don't know, shitting on the ground probably was one of them. Licking the buffet food was another. But even just bad-mouthing us. Like, it's so rude to go to a wedding and then bad-mouth. And not to mention, like, I mean, there's a couple things here. I'll say it while Matt's gone. Your children don't eat every day. And the one meal that was secure for each day because they were going to public school, you took them out of school so that they're not going to public school anymore. And now they don't eat every day. And every time I meet up with them, they tell me about how they're starving and they haven't been fed in days. And now it's my problem and I gotta feed them, or they steal food from my fridge. One time I made a casserole, they came over and the casserole was fucking gone. Like, it was like 12 servings and it was gone because they stole it. And there was one time at school that one of the kids threatened the lunch lady with a knife. He was gonna shiv the fucking lunch lady because she wouldn't give him extra servings of, like, chicky nugs. Like, that's how bad it is. So of course they stayed for, you know, and when they do eat, and have access to food, they binge eat. It's like a freaking bear. You gotta binge eat for the winter so you can hibernate. And it's just so sad. And, like, but the other thing I will say is, well, depending on the situation, I think that it's a little rude to go to a wedding and not give a gift. I think that if you are coming to a wedding and you can't afford a gift, you probably can't afford to go to the wedding. I will wait the 1 minute. How's everybody's day? Pretty good. Yeah. Spitting in the food freaking pissed me off. Yeah. Ours was lazy. Or not acknowledging the bride and groom. Yeah, Matt, there's an ad. I'll get to it. And I know you don't see ads on this account. I'll get to it in a second. Doo-doo-doo. We played Reagan's song on the, while we were eating dinner. I took a video of it and I sent it to him. In the moon's embrace, piano keys. I don't remember the rest of the words. Okay, is everybody back? So I think it's rude to not, like, go to a wedding and not, like, give a gift, right? Every wedding I've ever been to, I've given a gift. Even if, you know, money was tight for me, it was me deciding whether or not I could go or not go. For my cousin's wedding that was just a few months ago, I ended up not going to that wedding because I couldn't afford it. But my best friend Mia's wedding that I went to 2 years ago, I couldn't afford that either. But it was very important to me that I went. So my mom helped me with a lot of what I needed. She helped me buy a dress. The dress ended up being a little white, so I didn't think I could wear it. So I bought a different dress. She helped me buy heels, and she helped me buy to give my friend a proper wedding gift. I think we ended up giving, oh, actually, I won't say the amount, but we gave, now that I've gotten money for my own wedding, I think that we gave a pretty decent amount for 2 guests. What about $100 in a card? Gosh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. No, Mia, I needed to be there. That was like in my lifetime the most important wedding for me to be at. And like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I wasn't at my dad's wedding with his new wife or my mom's wedding with her new husband for these same reasons, because I couldn't fly out to Colorado and because I couldn't fly down to Florida. So, but it was very important to me that I was at your wedding, Mia. So, I made it work. And so I just believe that if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't go or whatever. And the other thing is, like, imagine that it's not just one guest either. It is like 6 guests, 6 people coming. And not only do you not give us like a wedding gift, or you don't even give us a card. I would have accepted a card, right? Of like, drawings from the kids. And there wasn't even that. And then on top of that, you don't greet us at the wedding. You don't say hi to us. You don't congratulate us. And then on top of that, you're sitting at the table telling everybody how much you hate us. It's just so rude. And like, they're spinning the story about like how we were rude to them because we didn't spend time with them at the wedding, which first off, I don't want to because I have nothing nice to say. So I chose to not say anything at all. But also we had so many guests that like we felt like we were pretty spread thin. We were prioritizing the people that we don't get to see a lot over the people that we see every single day, and we live in the same city as his sister. We can see her whenever we want. Not to mention, we decided that we're not gonna have contact with her anymore. We're going non-contact after this. And so like she doesn't come up to us, and she like criticizes us for like not paying enough attention to her. But it's like, if you wanted to, you could come up to us, which is exactly what my nephew did. He like came up to us and he hugged us, and hugged us during the dinner while we were eating. And he came over and he told me that he loved me. He told me congratulations. And like, if you see that we're busy, you can make the effort to have a relationship with us. But that's not the way she rolls. It's always like, we got to be the ones doing stuff for her. She won't ever take the step towards us. And that's just the truth of it. And so there were, in our defense, right? I have an aunt that I did not say hi to at the wedding. I didn't mean to not say hi to her, but once we were up and going around mingling, everybody was playing musical chairs. She wasn't at that table when we rotated to it. It's just how it was. I have a brother. I have 2 brothers. One of them, he wasn't at the table. And then the other one was like taking care of his kid. So when I rotated to their tables, they were not in their seats, and I did not say hello to them. And that's just the way it is. And so like, if you see like, you'll never understand it until you have a wedding. I guess she never had a wedding. Maybe that's why she's so jealous and salty. But like, you're spread so thin amongst so many guests. If you spend like a minute between 100 guests, that's already an hour and a half, and let alone the time to take to each guest. That some guests might take longer than just a minute. The reception is only so long, and we want to be able to enjoy the reception too. And there was just a lot to do. There were people that we didn't get to, and that's just how it is. Now, even if we did have time, I don't know if I would agree with her because I didn't have anything nice to say, and she was being disrespectful to us the whole time. So, hello, welcome back, Matt.
Yep.
Anything you want to add?
No, I think you've covered pretty much everything that we've been complaining about.
I think one of the things that I said is, in a way, like, I kind of feel like I'm grieving the wedding. I'm grieving it because, like, I want to relive it again. Sounds exhausting. Hope it was still a decent time. Thank you, Hunky Dunk, for your contribution, eh? Um, I want to relive it again, and I wish, like, I would have done things differently. I should have asked my friend immediately how the table was. I shouldn't have waited for, like, the night to end out before she told me. Basically, she hadn't told me until, like, 10 p.m. But I should have gone over to her and asked her, like, immediately at, like, 7 p.m. I couldn't get the bustle. This is unrelated to this. I couldn't get the bustle done up on my dress. We had videos of how to do it, and it was 4 people. I had 4 people climbing up my dress at once. Okay, my maid of honor, Matt, my other sister-in-law, and Matt's best man. I was wearing shorts underneath, so it's fine. But
It's funny.
literally,
That would have been a picture
literally,
perfect
like,
moment.
how many monkeys does it take to pin up a button on a dress?
4. Apparently.
Yeah, 4. I was like, y'all need to go get the coordinator, I swear to God. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what to do from, like, here on out. Like, because of this situation, we are not spending the holidays for this year with Matt's family. It's a little bit more than that. My family paid a lot of money, especially unexpected money, specifically my mom. So I want to help pay her back. And I know holidays are really important to her. And so, and the last, like, 2 or 3 holidays we spent with Matt's family, like both Thanksgiving and Christmas, we spent with Matt's family. So we haven't spent a holiday with my mom since, what, 2022?
Like that.
So it's about time we spend Christmas with her. And I know it's something that she gets a little upset about, talking about, like, how we always go home to Matt's family and we never come home to her. So we're gonna do that this year. I don't know what we're gonna do for the next few years, but and it's really upsetting because it's like I felt like I had a good relationship with Matt's sister, and then all of a sudden she pulls this shit out of the blue. And it is simply because she's jealous and because she couldn't handle that, like, it was gonna be somebody else's turn to have attention. And she wanted to do everything she could to make us upset. And, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm upset and I'm grieving the wedding and I'm grieving the fact that, like, people were telling me that they weren't having a good time and that there was an issue. Like, I don't know what to do. And I'm stuck here, like, am I gonna have to play nice with her? Like, how are we gonna handle the future? And, like, I'm upset about it and I want a little bit of time for me to just acknowledge that, like, it wasn't okay. That she intentionally had plans to just show up to the wedding so she could ruin it. And the
Yep.
whole time she was talking bad about us. That she wasn't there to congratulate us. And she wanted to be treated. I mean, one of the arguments made was that she wanted to be included. She didn't want to feel excluded. She wanted to be part of the family. She wanted to feel like part of the family. But for the past, like, month, there has been not a single time where she's ever made me feel like part of the family. Or she's ever treated either Matt and I like family. And it was all deliberate. The fact that you're posting online about mwahaha, I win and you lose. Is she cut out permanently now?
As much as we can. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're living in his mom's house, so we can't, like, say that she's not allowed over. But, like, if she does come over, we're probably gonna go to our room and not come out and not greet her. But if once we move away, like, I don't plan on, like, inviting her over. I don't plan on, we help our kids with homework. We print off their schoolwork that they never do, and then she like texts us all of a sudden like, I need you to print out the last 5 months of schoolwork for my kids because they haven't been turning it in. And we got to do that for her. And like we do her a bunch of favors, and like she never says thank you. And if we don't do it fast enough, then she yells at us. And it's really unfortunate. And like, you know, I've been so kind to her. In the time that we've been here, I've hosted multiple events, invited her to come over, invited her to go out shopping with us. We had a party that we wanted her at, and then she wasn't gonna be at. Chinese New Year, we invited her over, and then she just complained about how she didn't like all the food that I was making. At Thanksgiving last year, I made my first ever Thanksgiving turkey or some shit.
That was the year before, but yeah.
The year before. And they started gagging. They like didn't even take a bite, and they were like, bleh, 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 so gross, bleh, right in front of me. That was my first turkey I'd ever made, and it came out pretty damn good. And you know, I'm not some amateur chef. I'm like very good at cooking. Sounds like a miserable person to be around. Well, so that's one of the things that I've been talking to Matt about. Is like, you know, I've cut off a sibling before, like completely. And I told him, like, it's never 100% you cut them off because you share people in common. That's just not how it is. And if you expect it to be like that, you will never be able to accept the fact that, like she still has relationships with your mom and your dad. Mm-hmm. It's just how it is. And one of the things I've been thinking about is like the value. What value does she hold by being in our life, right? Other than us doing all these favors for her, which we have decided that we are no longer going to do. If it's a favor that helps the kids or the kids' education, we are more than happy to do those favors within like a reasonable amount of time or whatever.
Effort.
But
yeah.
Like you can't be like, you know, well, I'm going to be over right now. You better print these before I get there. And then we're both out. We're not going to rush home to do that. But basically, she is never going to do anything for us. She's never going to help us with anything. If we need to borrow something, she won't do it. If we needed money, she wouldn't do it. If we had a baby, she wouldn't even like babysit our kid or see us in the hospital. Matt had surgery recently, and she didn't say a single word to him about his surgery or being in the hospital with him or anything like that. You know, she wasn't here for the aftercare. She didn't check up on him. She didn't bake him a casserole in case he couldn't cook. Now I'm here, so I cook for him instead. You know, the time that Matt went to the emergency room in March, she wasn't there for. The time recently that I went to the emergency room, she wasn't there for. Right? When we have a kid, she's not going to be at like anything that has to do with waiting around or soothing a crying baby. But she will be there for anything that involves like free food and cake. Like she doesn't add any value to our life. In fact, she just makes our happy moments incredibly sad and miserable. And I don't want to continue having a relationship with somebody who's just out to hurt me all the time.
Yep. So
it's the real truth about it.
As much as we can be, we're done.
And, you know, I've thought about like I feel like I don't cut off a lot of people like that. But I do always think about more than, am I just pissed right now? And will it pass? Will I ever be able to forgive them? What kind of value do they add to my life? What kind of relationship and what kind of life will we live if I forgive this time? Mm-hmm. If I forgive this time, will it happen again? And this is the precedent that I set to be abused over and over again? But like, you know, as mad as I am about it, I came up with a realization that, no offense, but at least I'm not her. Dirt poor with 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, living in a 2-bedroom vehicle with a 7-person family, 2 cats and a dog. It could be worse.
Yeah. What's your
And like
favorite
now
part of
we
the
get to
wedding?
drop her. We get to drop her and move on with our lives and start a family, a happy family that where the kids aren't abused and aren't starved. And that's the best revenge that I feel like we can give.
Mhm.
Plus the long run. I'm planning for the long run, but I'm not going to say it. I'll keep you guys updated in 20 years if I'm still streaming. What was my favorite part of the wedding?
You too, Mia. What was your favorite part?
The single babies were pretty fun.
That's great.
The bouquet toss, where we hadn't considered that the only single people at the wedding were 9-month-old babies. The food.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of babies. We had a couple of young cousins or nieces. And then one older cousin who did not want to be in the bouquet toss.
And then my aunt, who was never married, and Matt's widowed aunt.
Yeah, so we had a very limited selection of single ladies.
I like the music a lot. I mean, of course, I picked out every song, but I don't know. I like the music.
I had a lot of fun on the dance floor.
That was so funny. I wish I had that video. Oh my gosh. So the Matt walked down to
The Legend of Zelda, the theme song.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, that's
all the single babies. I love that my niece was wearing my prom dress. She is my pride and joy. She's basically my daughter. She's not, but I've taken care of her quite a bit, helping out my brother, and so I feel a special bond to her. And then they played SpongeBob after.
So that was a special request from one of the brothers.
Yeah, from my oldest brother, my niece's my bridesmaid niece's dad, and his son. It was a request from them. And yeah, I mean a lot of that. I mean, you missed it, Mia. The ending song was I wanna be the very best.
And apparently there's an extra verse that nobody knows. Because you were getting changed at that time, May.
The words.
But we were all singing the beginning part of it. We were all singing the part that's the theme song part. And then as soon as it gets to another verse, every one of us looks at each other. It's like, there's more to this?
Yeah. That's a classic for that song. Yeah, if we want to run down the list of songs, we can. There were a few songs I wanted to play that I didn't hear. I don't know if I wasn't there for them. There was a song called House at Pooh Corner that I really wanted to hear. It's probably my favorite song. And it's like...
Probably played while we were around talking with people and just didn't realize it.
Yeah, the song's like, Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do. And my dad used to play it for me all the time when I was a kid. But so, the songs, right? Should we talk about them?
Sure.
For the ceremony. I think it's kind of funny. So Matt wanted to do Legend of Zelda. I actually think that I don't mind. I think that it's kind of funny, and I think that it perfectly embodies Matt and his nerdiness. But it was all about finding a good rendition of it. Because, I feel like the song is very harsh. If you listen to the original, it's, very 8-bit, very harsh. But the version that we used was very beautiful. And I think it was perfect to him. And it was a perfect compliments. Way. Yeah, everybody loved it. He went down the aisle, and as soon as I heard the music, I was inside, and I started giggling. I thought it was so funny. The next song was Lover. All the songs in the ceremony were piano, no words. Lover by Taylor Swift that the wedding party walked down to. And that song was, it was kind of an impromptu song, but also, is this okay to say? I won't say how. My family knows Taylor Swift, and they know her family. And so there are situations where like we hear stories about them all the time. She it was kind of special to have one of her songs in the wedding to me. And there's I have a cardigan that my mom bought me because you know my aunt knows her. And my aunt bought like 3 cardigans for herself too, one to keep in the bag, one for herself, and one for her daughter. And my aunt has been to her concerts with her dad. They go out to like games and stuff, or out to dinner with her dad. And also, there was one time that it was at the Eras tour that my aunt went backstage and tried on all of her clothes for all the stage outfits before the show, and that was pretty cool. So it was kind of like an homage to that. I don't know. It was very last minute. We weren't gonna do Taylor Swift, and I was like, "What if we just did?" And we ended up doing it, and I loved it. And I actually had never heard. I know I've been falling off the Taylor Swift wagon because it's. I feel like it's more cringe watching, like not watching her, listening to her music. I used to be a super fan of hers when I was little. I feel like it's cringe now because like I've got like direct connection to her, and I feel weird about it. I feel weird listening to her music, I'm not gonna lie. And the song for the little girls is oh, If You Love Me for Me by Barbie.
Mhm.
What, how does it go?
I don't know. What's your
I don't
favorite
know,
Barbie movie?
but it's not my favorite song from the movie. But I thought that was really cute. My song was a song called Strawberry Moon, and it was very, very, very pretty for a bride theme. It was like dun 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 dun. And then the ending song for everybody, like as we were walking away, is a song called Love Is the Moment. And that song is a song that Matt and I saw from a K-drama, one of the first K-dramas that we had ever watched, and we meme it every single, like,
Oh,
at
you know what?
least like once a week or something, maybe like once a month.
Pretty much anytime we're watching a K drama and we see a scene with like 2 people facing each other, I just
And
start
it's like a
belting
now
that
kiss
song.
moment. Love is the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our what's we call it song? What is it called?
Our first dance.
First dance song was Love Wins All by IU. And that one's beautiful because I chose it because, well, IU's my favorite singer, and we went to go see her in person, and we've gone to the concert like recaps, like you know how they have like the Era tour but like in theaters. Went to go see those but for IU, and then I bought them on DVD. And we have her light stick, and it's just very fun for me. But that song was made during the time, I mean, I guess it's still happening, but during the time that like Russia versus Ukraine was very big online. And the idea for the song is basically, through all the hatred in the world, through all the bad that is happening around you, it is like the love that you have for each other that ends up like healing you and getting you through it. So it's about 2 lovers who are being crushed by the weight of society and all of the bad things that are happening, which is in the song referred to as the ruiner. And it's about how everything will be okay as long as you hold each other, and as long as you kiss each other, and you continue to love each other forever and ever. And it's a very beautiful song.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking about showing the wedding video, but we can't.
No.
So cute. I love that. Maybe I will make a stream friendly version of the wedding song, of the wedding video. Maybe not. The
Probably
wedding
not.
video wasn't the correct file of
So much
me
effort.
to
I think it's
the
a
show.
issue with the TV.
Yeah, it
It's
was an
like,
MP4. I was a little bit
yeah,
sad about that. I spent days on that video.
we can send it to you, Mia.
It's
You
on the
get to see
wedding
it.
website.
Oh, that's true. There's a link there.
But yeah, it's just hell yeah. You know what? I will send it to you in a text message right now because I'm thinking about it.
Hmm.
And I just think that the song is so incredibly beautiful. We used the piano version. Oh my god, we started the application for changing my name today. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems because it's like, you know, when something's like sitting in the back of the fridge, it's fine. But when you bring it to the front, it's noticeable. That's how I feel about the application.
Hmm.
I've been sending people have been sending me like their photos all day, and I've been downloading them and sending it to the appropriate pictures because like my mom and my stepdad were going around taking like random photos of people, and so I was sending it to all of our friends and stuff. Matt's sister in the party, so the good one, not the shitty one, had been she brought mustaches.
She brought fake mustaches because she was in the groom's party. And she's like, well, I want to have facial hair too. That was the
And
whole point
then
of them.
this is no offense to Mia, but actually I felt like I was using your groomsmen more than I was using my bridesmaid. It's harder because Mia has a child,
Mm-hmm.
and like I understand that. It's my maid of honor, I was joking about how she wasn't. I already said this to the stream, but I don't know if Mia was here. I said that she wasn't holding.
Everyone was holding the train but the maid of honor.
Yeah, my dad stepped on my dress at one point, and I said, "Wow, that's a lot of stepping for a dress you didn't pay for." I don't know if he heard me because he's kind of deaf, but
There was so much going on.
yeah. And I felt like I was stuck because like I had such a long train. I felt like she's so funny. I love her. I felt like I was stuck. I was at the bottom of like the staircase, and then I was just plopped down there with my dress, and I couldn't move without somebody holding my train for me. So I was just standing there, and everybody was like trying to walk around me.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. And at one point, like, so the whole time that we were taking photos wearing my shoes, and I was like whispering, like smiling and like talking, and I was like, "Oh, I feet hurt really bad," and I eventually like kicked them off in between, and then my mom went and put them away somewhere, and we lost my shoes for like 5 minutes, and we're like, "Come on, we gotta do pictures. Where are the shoes?" And we were already running late, and I was freaking out.
Yeah.
But like it was so chaotic, and I mean, of course it is. My immediate family has 20 people in it because everyone keeps procreating. I'm glad we had the wedding now before they had more babies. No offense.
Oh my god, everyone
But
telling
like
us have
why
babies.
everybody gotta have 5 kids? Oh my god, everybody's speeches asking us to have babies. Matt's mom coming over today talking about having babies again. It's like, take a chill, Bill, okay? It's been like 36 hours since the wedding. Like, the baby is like, no matter what, a baby is not popping out right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Other than your sister being the shittiest person I know,
I think we had a pretty good wedding.
it was pretty good. Yeah, I think it would have been perfect.
Hey, no one spilled wine
Who
on
wants one to
you.
pop out right now? Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, no one spilled wine on Mia either. She spilled wine on herself.
That's somebody though.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
But like no one really was. I don't even know if people were.
But
A
that's the
lot of
thing.
people
I
were
didn't drink
drinking.
red liquids. I didn't drink red liquids. You think I'm gonna drink? Oh god, I didn't even want to like freaking eat while sitting in the dress.
I had my napkin as a bib.
Yeah, me too. I had what is it called? Cinema roll slippers that I
Yep.
was wearing under the dress, and no one could even tell until I changed into my short dress. I had like a little short dress. a little white short dress.
Oh.
The dress was heavy. Like in the shop when I tried it on, it did not seem as heavy as it. I think it was because it was really hot. And I was a
Yeah.
little hot the entire time. And then I went out to the fire pit and I got super hot and I like couldn't cool down. And I was asking your best man to like get me drinks and stuff, and like he was getting me iced drinks and I just couldn't cool down. I had a rule all week. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I had a rule all week that I'm not allowed, and Matt's not allowed, to share drinks with people or share food with people. Because just like a month ago, I was at my niece's house and I shared a drink with her, and oh my gosh, she's freaking patient zero. And then I ended up in the urgent care in the emergency room because of it. Like, and so we made it a rule, and then finally on the day of the wedding it's like, well, I'm not gonna get sick immediately, so Matt's best man grabbed me a White Claw and he filled the glass like the bartender all the way to the top, and I could see it was like a spill risk, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to take 2 large gulps of this drink before you're able to get anywhere near me in the dress. And I did it with my mom too. My mom had a full glass of mimosa, and she was like coming really close to me, and I swear it looked like it was gonna spill. So I was like, Mom, I need you to drink half of that glass before you're able to take one more step closer to me. It's a freaking $4,000 dress.
Yep.
And I don't know, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm just like, I'm still in a daze, right? I feel like the high from getting married still hasn't gone away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually really calm throughout it all.
Yeah.
But it was like right as I was walking down that the realization like hit me like a truck, and I got really nervous all of a sudden. I thought you just wanted her drunk when you said that. No, she grabbed the glass and then walked towards me, and I saw it like spill a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna
Ah.
need you to take a giant fucking sip from that glass. Oh, one of the funny stories is, so the mimosas for the room, they were over $100 for 2 bottles of champagne. It was about $50 a bottle plus the like fee for us to have like be drinking in the rooms. It was a special request I made. I know that we didn't get to enjoy it much because we were so pressed on time, but it was still nice to have. There was a picture of us toasting and the orange juice, of course. So our wedding coordinator comes in. She's like, "Who's ready for mimosas?" And my 10-year-old bridesmaid goes, "What's a mimosa?" And we all turned to her and we're like, "Ooh, not for you, baby." And when I was planning it, I didn't even consider having something for her. Like, I didn't consider the fact that I was ordering alcohol for the whole
To
like
be
wedding
fair,
party.
when we originally planned it, you weren't going to have your 10-year-old niece. All right, ad break.
I was gonna have my cousin, and then my cousin couldn't make it, and that's how my niece got upgraded from a flower girl to a bridesmaid. And was but I just thought that that story is kind of funny. They need to check our IDs, and my ID was expired.
Yeah.
And I hadn't renewed it because I'm changing my name, so there's no reason. Like, it just expired on my birthday, which was like a day before the wedding. Which is also fun. I'll talk about it in 20 seconds. So how was your day, Matt?
It was nice to just relax. Finally got a little calm, you know?
We've been doing so much, and it's nice to have like a little bit of a break. So the I'm not gonna renew my license, and I gave it to her, and she wasn't even really checking. She was just like grabbed it and was like, okay, okay, okay. The people she checked the IDs on weren't even me and my 2 bridesmaids, the youngest people in the room. She literally checked like my ID and like all the grandmas in the room. So I don't think I remember. Matt, what was your favorite part of the wedding?
Oh, my favorite part was all the single babies. Like that was absolutely hilarious. Everyone just bringing out their babies onto the dance floor. It was so much fun. And I mean, honestly, just seeing the babies be happy. Dancing with Mia's baby was fun. She's really adorable.
You don't know how much I wanted to like pick up and dance with my nieces, but I couldn't because I was wearing that poofy dress.
We had friends that have twins, and everyone's was talking about how adorable the twins were, and we were told that they were excited for the wedding all week long, and they were so happy to go. They were asking, "Are we getting married?" And it's just so adorable.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that happened. Actually, we can talk about them. Their names are Cameron and Georgia, and they've been on the channel before, years and years ago. But yeah, their children are beautiful. Like honestly, what a beautiful family. And they were all so well behaved. All of the babies, we got so freaking lucky. All week long it said it was gonna rain, and then it didn't until after the ceremony. It rained when we were like at the hotel.
Yep.
Like parking the car, and it was beautiful, honestly. Like the babies were also well behaved. No one, like, there wasn't a single baby that interrupted the ceremony. We were joking that Mia's baby was gonna go yeah in the middle of the ceremony. But everyone was so quiet.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. I was told that when I was walking out, the petals from the blossoms on the trees started shaking down and floating around us.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Is when you were walking down the aisle, they started to fall. Like they were behind me, so I didn't see them, but I was told it was really epic.
I don't know, just little moments like that, I think,
make it special.
And I think one of the things is like, you know, I've always been really close with my mom, but since 2022, I had like a bit of a falling out with her. We still talk to her and everything, but we like obviously weren't as close. And this wedding, she was really there for me a lot. So like, I don't know, I feel like it helps repair, like, as much shitty things happen with Matt's sister, the wedding actually like kind of repaired my relationship with my mom a little bit.
Good. I'm glad.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. The wedding was supposed to be pink and yellow, and then we changed the flower girls' dresses to white. And so then why was the yellow there?
Just to make it still look nice. I think the yellow flowers looked nice.
I'm getting my bouquet along with a bridesmaid's bouquet framed.
Yep, that'll be nice. We got a nice wedding gift as well. If you want to talk about that.
So Matt's stepmom is she works at a sewing shop, and she's like a professional embroiderer. And there are a few things that she did for us. First off, the card, fucking stunning, gorgeous, love, gonna keep forever. And it has the card itself is embroidered with like happy wedding, Matt and May. So beautiful. And so she actually took our invitation that we had. It was a digital invitation, and we wanted to after the wedding, because we didn't want to spend $400 on invitations and RSVP cards, so we did digital ones. And after the wedding, I was like, well, then I'll just take the template and just print one for us and frame it, was my plan. And Matt's stepmom blew it up, embroidered it, and then framed it. And it's so beautiful. I would share a picture, but it has personal information on it, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
And actually, there's something funny with it that we can talk about. And like, I think that it like perfectly sums up the wedding. One of the words is spelled wrong on it, and it wasn't on the invitation. It's just a typo on the embroidered version of it. But I think that's so funny. I think it like something
It
about our
matches the
wedding and
seating chart.
typos. The seating chart, like, I didn't even notice in the moment. Somebody told me about it the day after, and I was like, what? And I had taken a photo of it because I thought it was so pretty, and I literally opened my
Hold up the
photo and I
photo.
was looking at all the names, and I was like, oh my god. And like, they're not even like friends' names that they messed up on. It was literally 2 members in our immediate family.
I mean, to be fair, you and I didn't really need to look at the seating chart. I think we knew where we were sitting.
Yeah, our table is a bit different than everybody else's.
Our table, our spot at the table.
I will say though, we were sitting on the wrong sides. You mentioned that was our fault.
I no, they were already sitting down. Like our wedding party was already sitting down when we came out.
Okay.
So they're at fault.
The groomsmen should have been on your side. And the bridesmaids should have been on my side. But we sat crisscross applesauce.
Well, yeah, and then because you and I mean, but yeah, because you and I should have been on opposite sides because we were bumping arms a little bit.
So Matt's left-handed. But no, I mean like I wanted to sit like, on my side close to my mom.
Yeah, we can blame I don't know if it was the wedding party or if like someone directed them to sit there.
I don't know.
All I know is like when we came out,
detail, but
yeah, I just sat next to my men and you sat next to your girls. So
there were sticky notes on the
not for everybody. We did that because our wedding favors, we had 3 different versions. So we needed to differentiate who got what kind of version. So when we got to the ladder tables that had more of the kids, we started labeling seats, and we also wanted to make sure that, this kid sat next to their parent kind of thing.
So actually, speaking of that, I will look it up a bit. There is share screen. Hey, hello everybody. There is our wedding. This is posted in the server, so I don't have to care about like all this. This is our wedding favor. It was a red envelope. It says "Bainia Haohe," which means happily ever after, and we stuffed them for the adults with lottery tickets. For children 5 and up, we stuffed them with pieces of white rabbit candy, which is very famous Chinese candy from back in the day. And then for the small kids, we did $2 bills. And because we realized that they wouldn't be able to eat the candy. And I actually got a funny story about this.
I was going to ask if you were going to tell it.
I got 2 stories about this. I'm going to tell the negative one first, and then I'm going to tell the happy one after. So the negative one is my mom and my aunts helped set up the red envelopes for us. And they were, how can I say this in a way that is like the least offensive way? They were going to give Matt's sister and all of her kids like money, basically. Like the sister was going to get a lottery ticket, and then the kids, that ranges literally from ages, how old is it? Ages like
21.
6 to 21. I think the 21-year-old was going to get a lottery ticket, but the other kids were going to get money, was what my mom was planning. And actually the day of, I pulled that away and I said, absolutely not. I don't want to be giving her a favor. Right now, they're not very financially supportive of themselves. And I just don't want to be doing that sister a favor by giving her money, even if it's just, it would have been, what, $8 or something. I don't want to give her money. I think that, she can have a lottery ticket with everyone else, but I don't want to give her money. There has been some issues in the past where the kids have told me basically like the tooth fairy money. One of them lost a tooth pretty recently within the last like month or two. And she was telling me that mommy keeps my tooth fairy money inside her wallet. And when I inquired about that, apparently they all steal money from each other. And her kids, I learned a new word from this. It's called parentification. And her kids, basically, she makes them work jobs and then she makes them pay all the bills. So like they were the ones in charge of like getting everyone's outfits, making sure everybody had shoes and pants and belts and button downs, right? And when you're making minimum fucking wage at a grocery store or at like McDonald's, you don't make that much, and you're also paying for your own like car insurance, and you're also paying the bills, and you're also paying for groceries. I've heard them talk about how like the 17-year-old is the one paying for rent, groceries, and he's also expected to pay for all their like wedding shit that they had to get. And then on top of that, like he probably paid for their hotel and like the hundreds of dollars for the hotel and also for their gas. They probably all 7 of them, because the dad did come to Georgia, but he didn't like, he wasn't at the wedding, but he was in the hotel room. And he was told like they're probably all 7 of them cramming in that one hotel room because they probably didn't buy 2. And it's just, and not to mention the gas and all, and they're making their like child, their 17-year-old little boy, pay for all this shit. And meanwhile, they're all spending all their money on fucking PlayStation 5s, projectors, VR, $600 VR headsets that they can't afford. And I don't want to do her a favor, and I also know it would cause upset if I give her 6-year-old and her 10-year-old money and mommy steals it from them. It's gonna create an issue. So I was like telling my mom, absolutely not. They're all old enough to eat candy. They will all eat candy. There's no part of me that wants to give them money. If I was secure in the fact that the kids would get to keep the money, I think that's different. But knowing that there have been issues of money being stolen out of their room or out of their piggy bank, money being stolen out of their bank accounts from the parents, I think that was a line that I didn't even want the possibility to occur. But I will talk about a second story. And the second story is I have 2 brothers. I have my oldest brother and I have my middle brother. And my middle brother has a son. And my oldest brother comes up to the middle brother and says, "Hey, I will trade you. I will give you my lottery ticket. You can play a little game and you can take the chance to cash out big for just $2. And basically what happened was they swapped because this little kid is 4 years old and kind of gullible. My older brother got the guaranteed $2. My nephew scratched it off and won nothing. So then my mom had to stuff another red envelope full of money for my nephew because, like, obviously it caused a bit of upset. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? That's a little kid. It's $2. Are you that desperate?
The other
But apparently,
fun part of the lottery is apparently the groom was the big winner of the night.
$25.
Yeah.
There's something else that happened with my youngest brother. He's a little nosy sometimes. He was inquiring about how much money everybody donated.
Yeah.
And we started telling him like none of your beeswax, buddy. and he started asking like, what about this person? And what about this person? So he asked about my eldest brother who recently got laid off. And my middle brother said, like, I'm sure that the amount our oldest brother gave was equivalent to the amount that he loves May. The amount was $0. And I don't mind it. I know he has 2 kids and he just lost his job. But it's just funny to say, I'm sure that the amount is equivalent to how much he loves May. And the amount is $0 freaking dollars.
Yep.
It's funny. It's so I actually have I won't post a picture of it, but I have it in here. Somewhere in here. This is the hair accessory I wore for the wedding. Very pretty. My stylist had to pin it in with bobby pins, and in the process poked me really hard, and it hurt really badly, but I withstood it. When I got my nails done, show you guys. I'll try to show you guys. I don't know if these are my nails that I got done. My fingers are swelling because it was so hot. But actually, this finger in particular, when I was getting them done, you might be able to see it right here, or right there. It got cut. It got cut. And I feel like I was just having a bad week, yo. Like, I don't even know. You can see it bleeding. My ears got like I got my ears pierced for the wedding, and it's been like 4 months, but it got irritated, and on the day of the wedding, I had to re-pierce it essentially. Like, it was so bad. And it was bleeding really badly and everything like that. When I took out my earrings I borrowed from my mom, they were bleeding really badly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm currently not wearing earrings. I'm not going to wear them for a while, but like, I'm just worried that it's going to like scab over and then I'll have to get them re-pierced again. I don't know if I can do it again. The first time I did it, I threw up because I was so nervous. I don't know if I can do it again. And actually, I have a story to tell. This is funny. I think it's funny. I don't mind it. But it was my bachelorette party, and my well, Lurk has gotta eat, have fun with the storytelling. Thank you. My friend Mia was coming over to the house, and I swear she's been to the house before, but she doesn't think she's been to the house. She had trouble finding it, and I think part of that was like the construction. They had the road closed, so she drove up to the road barrier, and
I'll be right back again.
we knew that there was a road closure. And I was telling her, I was on the phone with her, and I actually went outside. I put on my shoes and walked all the way to the I don't know what to call it, all the way to the street, to the main road of the neighborhood. And we don't live in a neighborhood, we just live on a road with like 4 houses on it. And oh, Matt's gone. Yeah. And basically, I was there, I was talking to her, I was trying to give her instructions. I didn't know how to share my location to her. It kept saying that there was an error, but she was sharing her location to me, and I was like screenshotting it and drawing like a map of like, this is where you need to go and everything like that. Mind you, from when we used to like hang out every day at my house, my mom had moved houses, so you know, she wasn't that familiar with it. And I was like, I don't know. I went past the gate. I saw my stepdad drive up and drive to the right. And then I asked the construction workers where the where the road was being worked on. And basically, they told me that the road leading to the store was being worked on, but the side of the road from their truck all the way to the roundabout was not being worked on, and that she'd be able to drive around. And I could see on the map that she was very close, so I figured I will just walk the 0.01 mile to her, and then I'll jump in the car and I will direct her back to the house. And so I start walking, and because they were working on the water line, they had actually repaved our driveway, and there were no cones, no signs or anything. So I like stepped in it and then sunk in it. And I was like a little annoyed, and I remember telling the construction workers, like, yeah, when you guys pave the road and there's gonna be like, you don't have the road like blocked off, you don't have our driveway like blocked off, and you didn't tell me, like, you need to like put cones around it. And the next day they did, and like I didn't have my glasses on either, so I couldn't tell that it was wet pavement, and it was like raining that day, so all the pavement just looked wet, if I'm being completely honest. And so then I like, anyways, they used some cold water to wash it off. I went to my mom's back to my mom's house, and I showered, but I couldn't get it all out, and I didn't end up getting it all out until my pedicure on Wednesday, before the wedding. And this happened on Friday, or no, it happened on Saturday morning. And I was like freaking out, and I was looking up like what happens if, I don't clean this out properly. And it was basically saying like you could have to get amputated. And I was like, oh shit, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I got some of the cement, even though I thought it dried. When I showered, I got it on the bathroom tile of my mom's house. So RIP my mom. And I put the floor mat on top of it. So yeah, no one tell my mom when she inquires me about it. I'm going to say that it was my brother. Just like old times. Oh god. Don't worry, I'm sure she's looking to renovate her house anyways. I don't know, like, if it comes out, honestly. Like, we had the maid come over, and the maid was supposed to clean the floor, but then she only cleaned the middle floor, and then my mom came home and was like, no, you have to clean the top floor too. So then she cleaned the bedrooms and the top floor because my aunts and uncles were coming, and she forgot the basement and then left. So I was gonna like be like, oh, it's fine, it can sit there for a few days and the maid will get it. And then she didn't get it. So it's currently still covered in cement, and I'm hoping that because it was mixed with water and soap, that it won't be like stuck to the tile. Yeah, I make a mess of everything. I'm like banned. I'm like perma banned from painting my nails at my mom's house. I have to get manicures and pedicures because one time when I was in middle school, I painted my nails on the floor of the bathroom, and then I left my nail polish there. And then in the middle of the night when I went to the bathroom, I kicked it over and it like ruined the tile. And then another time when I was in high school, I was painting my nails at the dining room table so I could still see the TV while I painted my nails. And I accidentally tipped over the bottle of nail polish remover, which is like pure acetone. And then I wiped it with paper towels, and it wiped like the finish on the wood off. So now it was like a $10,000 custom made dining room table, and I ruined it. And she still has it, and it's still in the dining room. We still use it every single year. And every single time, like, she goes and she looks at it, like, she always has a tablecloth on it. But every single time she changes out the tablecloth, she, like, mentions to me about how I ruined her table. Like, oh, wow. So I'm not allowed to do my nails at my mom's house. It's funny because she was asking me if I wanted to get a manicure and a pedicure. I'm glad I ended up getting a pedicure because I fell in the concrete. But I was like, oh yeah, mom, nah, I'm just gonna do my own nails at your house. I'm not gonna like get them done or whatever. I'm gonna get my like manicure done, but I don't like people touching my feet, so I'm gonna do my own nails. And she was like, no, I'm gonna book you a appointment for a pedicure too. You're not doing your nails in my house. Yeah. And I mean, I ended up winning because I lost that pair of shoes, but they were like cheap $10 shoes that I bought to go to the beach. And then my mom bought me 2 new pairs of shoes. She bought me a brown sandal for like everyday use, and then she bought me white heels. So I like, if you think about it, I came out of that situation with a positive. I don't know if that's how we can describe it, but I'm not too mad about it. But like, could you imagine if I still had cement on me while I was like putting on my dress and like walking down the aisle? If I had like a cement cast on my legs, I sank like all the way past my ankle. Like it was pretty bad. And I didn't realize like how serious the effects of it were, but like what happens when you're working in construction though and you make contact with the cement? Like what do you do then? Cuz I like washed it off immediately. I actually washed it off like within 30 seconds because the workers had water that they were able to pour on my legs. Hello, welcome back, Matt. Welcome back. I was I was talking about the cement thing.
Yeah.
Mia saying, "Oh God," is to the tile in my mom's
Oh, I
bathroom.
was listening.
What do you think about it?
I think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy.
I mean, I left and they warned me in the car, but they didn't warn you on your
They
feet.
lied to me. They lied to me and told me that the road, it was only from like where the truck was to Kroger that they were doing work. And not to mention they were supposed to be doing work on like the road, and then they're like, why are you paving parts of my driveway, buddy?
Yeah.
Without telling me.
All right.
And I watched my dad like drive right past it. Like drive on top of it. I swear to God.
Are there any more
I
stories
guess
you want to
because the
talk
weight
about?
was like, I don't know. It was a lot. Been through a lot.
ARAM with your nails.
Yeah, I was typing earlier and I couldn't type with the nails. Do you guys want to play ARAM? How about we BRB and then I will set up the ARAM. First come, first serve. I'll ping the server.
Uma wants to play.
Ah. Yes, that is very good for me. I love playing ARAM with y'all. Let me edit the stream info. I'm gonna be a potato though. How do I even like play with these nails? Like, I don't know.
That's why we're doing an ARAM.
Hey, you guys want to do a ranked? Bless you. Okay. Give him time. Jesus
I was
Christ.
just checking.
You're needy. Like my artist, Needy. My artist's name is Needy VT. Also known as Juliet. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
While I'm being right back, can you swap lo-fi city beats down to music and videos again so I can have it on a second track just in case we get a video?
Yeah, give me a moment.
I'll be right back, everybody.
Invite you. Monkey Dunk, did you log in for this or no? See you playing Doom.
Hello.
Hello.
I have the glitch.
Oh no. Which one?
I have the old profile borders.
Oh.
They look so much better than the new ones. Like, you know, Puma, right? Me and have the same icon right now. I mean, borders right now, right?
Yeah.
And here's how mine's look. I'm gonna send it through this chat right here.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Evan.
Hi, Evan. I'm back.
But yeah, but the old icons look borders look so much better than the new ones. Ain't gonna lie.
All right, let's change it. Game capture. This one? Yeah. There we go. And then who else is gonna play? Who's the third spot?
I'm not
Hunky Dunk?
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Nani ga suki? Chocominto. Yorimo. Don't forget to grab the link, Matt.
Yeah, give me a second.
How was dinner, Evan?
I'm still eating it.
Oh, what are we having?
Rice, beef, broccoli. With some, like, with some sriracha.
Sriracha. I love it. Tomorrow we're gonna have what was it?
Pog.
Sushi?
Wait, VTube Studio broke. Am I back? There we go. Sushi, yeah. We're gonna make sushi at home.
Alright.
At home sushi.
Oh,
Let's
nobody
go.
else's icons are up. Give me a second. Huh, interesting.
My
Hunky
reactive
Dunk,
changed
do you have to
again.
work tomorrow? Hello? Hunky Dunk. Do you have to work
Me?
tomorrow?
No.
I'll be
Probably not
playing
gonna
you
play on and on, but we'll play a couple.
in split overlay. I'm sorry guys, I'm
Let's
so scuffed right
see
now.
that.
I'm so bad at this.
Do we have one for Pumo? No, right?
Neither of you were people that I played with recently, so yoink.
None of us were the, you know.
Mia, I sent your husband an email.
Mia, I hear that there's a position where your husband works.
Oh, yo, hook me up too.
Hello, Mia. I'm Evan.
No, fuck off, Hunky Dunk. It's mine.
What the hell? Man, I thought we were
Fine.
giving out jobs.
No, I was joking how I should have made the napkins Matt's resume. Because we were looking for jobs right now. Every time somebody like came over was like, "Oh yeah, I work in this." I was like, "Oh, do you need a numbers guy? Do you need an accountant?" I did it with Mia's husband. I did it with my uncle, and I did it with Matt's best man. Matt's best man works in like event planning for weddings. And I was like, or he's getting into it. And I was like, "Oh, do you need a numbers guy? Do you need a social media manager?"
Did it work?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Andrew, number 4.
Shall.
Alright, everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably ready.
Lock me into the electric chair that is League of Legends ARAM.
Let's do it.
With Maze New Nail.
Was there not game sound
Look
for
at
this?
Darius.
Oh.
Reroll. Shen!
I got your champion, Matt.
Cool.
Hey, you guys want an e-girl? Like, an e-girl would be great. Oh, Battle Academia.
You know what's
There's
funny? This skin is on
Thank
my
you,
shop right
Umo.
now.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not, but this one's the worst skin for me. Guess what skin I got, guys?
What?
Porcelain
porcelain?
Darius.
Oh my god.
Wait, I didn't get a skin.
You have all the skins on that champion?
I don't have UFO.
Oh, that's it. You don't get this. You don't get those.
You don't get UFO?
No, I tried it. Don't worry. I tried it before. I have all the quirky skins. Nope.
Frick.
I know. I'm so mad too. Waste
God.
$1.
I'm refunding all
Yeah,
my
one day.
skins now. Oh, wait, I don't have runes.
That was just really
Alright, good
low.
enough. Good
I
enough.
don't know if there's audio though for the. Here, what about this? Usually it's all the way up there.
I was gonna say a story about my
Maze
friend.
playing Yone.
Yeah, I know how he works, but I'm not
My
really good
own.
at him, so sorry. And
They
I
took all
got
your
long
ego
ass
champions.
nails.
They took all your ego champions.
Oh my god.
They took
Misfortune and
Yo.
Senna.
they took your champions, May.
We'll just have to beat him for it.
I got the worst
You
Darius.
should- Yeah.
Put my nails without pressing my flash button.
Just type with your nails instead of your fingers.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. It's gonna be vertical, top down.
Yeah.
Use your wrist.
Use
just
your
like, you know,
talons.
Yeah, call me Talon because I got talons.
So
There was a
true.
talent, you know, you could have played him.
Do the chickens have large talons type
But that's
shit?
AP Misfortune. Go
Wait,
have
Hunky
fun.
Dunk, I send you. Are you Hanteo Oppa? Is that what your group chat name was? Or are you BTS after?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Hanteo.
Let's see what item do I buy first.
You and your freaking glucose or whatever, some shit.
What the solo fight?
Oh my god, I didn't even notice we're in
Yeah, about
freaking
the solo.
game.
I'm like, I'm already at that bush.
I'm going in.
They
Run.
both flashed. They flashed my
Ow.
Q, which is confusing because I don't think that would have killed them.
Oh, let me just read my abilities real quick.
Sorry, Matt Scales.
You just Q. Just Q.
Got you, Hunky Dunk.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Wait, who died?
Hmm. I wonder who-
Always me.
Hmm.
I'm first
I feel like
death.
somebody died.
You guys didn't back me up or something.
No,
You
No.
did.
I tried.
Ooh, lots of dead bodies here. Gotta be.
Yeah.
One more. You got it. Nice. Oh,
Okay.
did I still my 3 or 4 people there? I think I did.
Ow.
Sad.
You got him. Don't worry. You kill.
Go my own. Oh, so sad.
I got a kill though. It was worth. It was
She's in
worth.
collector.
There's no audio, guys.
Game
Is there
audio.
audio in your stream?
Yeah, for the game.
Frick.
Oh, I love that skin. You're not using the Nazi skin. That's great.
Nah, I gotta rep the corgis.
The corgis.
My corgi battalion.
So focus MF, I see.
I might be a Yumi main for the rest of these nails lifespan.
Fine. Nah.
Nice hook.
No.
Yoink.
May is gonna be the carry, guys. He's taking all the
Come
kills.
on, pussy. You wouldn't.
I almost got my rocket belt.
I know that's not it, but like,
Yeah, I still like
yeah.
I had heal.
Oh, May. Poor May.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
I'm inting.
Oh.
I think level
I got it.
six.
Muffled me.
I got
Let's
it.
go heal. Let's go heal.
Yeah.
You know? I'll hit you.
kill this
I feel that's what Yone players do though. They go in and then they reach their 0-10 and then I just win.
Don't worry, May. Once you have R, you can just go in even better.
Yeah. And now I go in now.
Now. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Good Kindred. Oh.
That's an R.
Ah!
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Bro.
Come here.
I didn't get it. Ah,
Oh,
I didn't get an
Yeah,
assist
rooted.
on Lilia. I didn't ask for it.
No. Oh.
it's the vision. The vision. It's the vision.
I'll avenge you. I'll avenge you.
Hold on.
Get in there.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
he
you're
did
not.
it.
It's fine. Worse.
You did it. Hey, watch out.
Worse.
That just fucked me over.
Oh, you had a mark
I was
on.
switching over to Senna. 'Cause she was low,
Oh, my bad.
and then you just suicide for her.
Hmm.
I thought you weren't
Oh, we'll
playing
get her
the
again.
World War II skin.
Oh my god.
The
I got the Al Qaeda
kamikaze.
skin on. All
For,
right.
for some reason, this series does not have the porcelain sound every time he auto attacks.
Good.
Here, I'll just go on
Good.
Senna again.
Not that I can hear it anyways.
Or
I
not.
got you.
Oh, we killed her too fast, didn't we?
Yeah.
I
We
said
got
what I was
Sack Rifle.
doing.
Yeah.
Can we get the
and
second
I fucking flashed for it, man. I tried.
You didn't want it enough.
I didn't.
Yikes, you almost got the heal. Focusing.
Nah,
won't
no,
come out
no.
for you,
Nope,
numb
you didn't get it.
nuts. Alright,
Somebody-
buddy.
Daddy, daddy.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Don't worry. That's easy said. Easy done.
Alright,
Come here.
well,
Don't do that.
Okay. Killer. Your mark.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Come here. Come on.
The MF has a snowball? Okay. Or is it
I'll
vision?
just W out of her when I'm back up. We'll get you the mark.
Focusing the MF sounds good too.
Come on. I got rocket belt. I got rocket belt, guys.
We're on
Don't
a
worry.
mission for the mark.
I got the
Her W's
rocket belt.
done. W's
They
done.
stop fucking attacking me.
Oh, we got flash.
He
Worse.
flashed.
Oh,
Magus. Oh, that was a good one, eh?
That was a.
I got scared.
Yeah.
I got scared.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, I
bad
think you could have gone harder.
It was very under turret.
There you go. Come here. Come on. Let's go.
Dude, they have 3 collectors.
We got it. We got it. What
Hey,
the?
Chopo's still in this game?
Yeah.
Crazy. Since when?
Nice, you got her.
2021.
No, I'm not.
Oh, they got you shut down.
I thought they took it out because I haven't seen anyone build it in a while.
No. No.
Oh no, I couldn't get out of the Senna.
Wait,
I'm so
what's
sad.
the stun game? Talked about?
I lost.
Oh. Yo, if I get a clip from this, just by the way, I'm making all the sound effects by
Boop,
myself.
beep. The clip is gonna be like.
Alright.
you
Can I
making
have
all
Evan do the sound effects actually?
Good work, I did Watch the video.
Oh yeah, the thing I want to talk about. My birthday stream is happening on Thursday. You guys want to play some party games?
Alright. I don't think I have
Party.
anything going on Thursday, so that should be fine.
I would love to if I can get out work early that day.
Yeah, I want to play maybe some Jackbox, maybe some like we were playing game. Was it Gartic Phone or was it Scriblio?
There's so
I want to play one of
many.
those. There's also a game that I saw called Guilty as Sock, but you need like 9 players for it.
There's like, you got 9 friends, right?
I don't know. I'm not that popular.
Or Hunky Dog.
Ow.
Who's
Poor
your
man.
target right now?
Come on,
Nocturne?
get out
Yeah.
of the freaking turret, you little pussy.
We're
Bitches.
screwed. Come on, get out of here. Come on.
Take it.
AP Jax is here.
Nice auto attack. Oh,
Okay.
they saw you. they saw you.
Yeah.
I don't have any flash, so I can't really do much. They're all ranged, and it sucks. Oh, that's nice.
I got you, babe.
Oh, he still got me. He was camping where I jumped back.
I tried to get him.
It's fine. It is what it is.
Watch
That was
out.
a pretty good
How
ult
the
though.
fuck is she not collected?
I just
Oh, I
died
didn't
so
have
many
it
times I
yet.
don't
Duh.
do damage.
How is she not collected? Oh, I don't have.
I didn't have the item, that's why. We'll just ignore that.
Wow,
I didn't
you
even
guys were a
assist
little
on
rusty.
Nocturne. Oh
My bad.
my- no, it's not you.
No, it's for Hunky Duck. I was trying to like. I
He
didn't
was
know what to say.
looking so juicy there.
I thought I had hit
Yeah.
him. I didn't. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Who needs?
Why do you have a good KDA at least?
Nocturne, right?
LeBlanc in a moment?
Yep. Oh, LeBlanc. You're switching to their strongest, hardest to kill.
Yoink.
enemy.
Oh, he's so
Always
close
get
to
womboed
dead.
by them.
He's
Got him.
dead. I got him. What do you guys think? Did you get the mark for that, or
No,
were
I
you?
swapped the mark.
Oh,
Huh?
We're having that conversation. What?
Damn.
Axiom.
Axiom, yeah.
Collector
She-
Axiom.
Oh, she's so close to dead.
I'm gonna wait 40 gold. for pickaxe.
What in tarnation? I know.
Because he died to my
know.
bleed. Nice. Don't worry, I got you. I'm tanking.
Ah, god dang it.
They should heal, you know?
I'll buy warm ups next.
Alright,
Hey guys,
hit
can I have
LeBlanc.
some of the minions?
Hit LeBlanc with your W.
Me? Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I didn't hit her.
Hey, some...
Nocturne just W'd.
What?
Got
What
it.
was it? Oh, I
Ah!
took the free heal, buddy.
No!
Okay. She's low. She's not dead.
Aw,
Your misfortune.
he died.
I got
That's so
him!
I'm bad at this champion. No one ever let me play this ever again. I should have gone Tryndamere where I just don't die.
This is
Yeah,
a
see Mark
difficult game.
Tryndamere.
This is
I
definitely
was
difficult.
watching an Ioki video earlier, and he called Tryndamere a slot machine. Because you, like, take the roll on whether or not you crit.
Okay, she's 1 health. Oh, she healed some.
Collector should get her
Ooh,
though.
that
You got
hurt.
it.
No?
Oh,
What the
someone
fuck?
else-
Yeah. That's
This
not
is super
5%.
I got feared!
That should be 5%. Wow. She went down to 250. Oh, I guess
Yeah,
that's
but I
10%.
didn't- I don't think I hit
She
her.
needs to be at 150.
140,
If I was like, if I wasn't feared, like I got CC'd for half the battle right there. Because of the fear of the roots.
Why are you scared?
Nocturne.
Dude, he ain't scary.
Gonna argue.
Just a little
If I
guy.
wasn't CC there, I would have been able to R someone. Really help out.
Okay.
How many mics do you have? Wait,
Two.
got this.
2.
Got it.
How many are you supposed to have? 7?
4 for the first.
Supposed to have a million.
Let's grab the heal.
Yeah,
Let me get the
that
heal.
means it.
Let me get the heal. Oh my god. Wow.
An R.
Just well.
Yeah, that's like did nothing. Okay, let's do this. We're doing me focus.
Whatever.
Alright. Whoever, but probably the misfortune, right?
That's us.
Alright, I get the misfortune.
Ah, it sucks.
Oh my R.
Got him. 15 seconds.
I couldn't see.
You got this. Oh.
You're just rooted.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no, the banana combo sad.
Oh no, I feel like I was pressing every button there.
yeah, you're just rooted.
Nothing was happening.
Can't move. What are you doing?
Get him right there, easy.
Blink.
Get me in there.
Nope.
What the hell was that sound? There's a sound effect.
Yeah, the new kill
Yeah.
sounds.
Oh.
I don't hear it.
Got a good kill.
Omelette de fromage.
Jeez, omelet.
Cheese. I love cheese omelets. That's not true. I don't like cheese omelets.
What?
Just
No,
pretend
don't
that
like
I do.
you.
Cheese and eggs?
May's about to walk into me. I'm like, oh no.
Okay.
R.
Let's dodge all
Ooh.
the R's.
No. I'm sorry, it
Yeah.
ended.
Alright.
I flashed too early.
What the
I wish
Sigma?
I was playing Misfortune or Senna. We'd be doing a lot better.
I am almost there, guys. I built like 3 armor items.
I got Zonias, we're good.
Target
finish
down.
it.
What are these
It's funny
monkey
because
sounds?
it's only what's it called? 80 damage I'm taking. So I'm here.
Hi guys.
Oh, those Anyas.
Nope.
May's just sleeping in the back.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Look at that.
I got both the bleeds. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know how to play this champion. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
I'm pressing.
No,
I'm
I
just
just-
rolling my forehead across the keyboard. Honestly.
I just meant you were literally asleep from Lilia.
They couldn't kill me fast enough. I have death dance.
I can jump on her.
Um,
I can jump on her if you
I
want.
can jump on her.
Jump and bounce on
I
it.
love jumping.
Get the tower, get it! You're 1 minion.
No.
Woo! We're almost there.
It's okay because my teammates.
Kill. Nice, 4 mark. Finally.
So close.
You got it.
Teammates
Nice,
are
nice.
good.
Someone building anti-heal.
I am.
I can put Thornmail.
Dude, I already put Thorn
I
out.
can do it.
I'm almost out of my
That was my. This is my
Rift Maker.
third armor item. I was building it.
I'm waiting a bit
it.
for my
build
Rift
one
Maker.
later, it's fine as well.
I'm
They're just
waiting.
healing from Senna.
Look at all
Ta-da!
this anti-heal they
That's
have.
the main one.
I gotta
Yeah.
wait 80 gold. I'll be there in a bit.
That's for us, 7. Probably just for
Yeah.
you though, cause I kind of suck. Look at my score. I haven't gotten a kill since the beginning of the game. I just
You
died
need
6
your
more
IE,
times.
eh?
Oh shit! I got a Santa hat.
Oh yeah, you
I
don't
need
have
IE.
Now we win.
Alright,
I'll buy IE.
As how you doing? We're all stuck in this bush.
Come on.
Help.
Yoink.
Get her! Nice.
We got her.
Oh no, I
Alright.
Nice.
was too late.
Clean clip. Oh.
You got that.
Oh.
I got slowed.
Stupid slash.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Let's clear waves
Yeah.
and get heals. Get out the heal. Better get out the
He
heal.
also has no towers. He probably could have just ran her down.
True. I don't have any spells though. She can just slow me and root me. Oh, let
Alright.
me hide here. Yoink.
I don't wait 100 gold.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, they life. Do I summon a wolf here? No, I don't. Sad.
Just respawned.
So all your items go hard steel chalk show.
That's actually a valid advice. That's actually
Except for the
Yeah.
money you lose on selling items.
Alright, I'm on my way now. I got my item.
who's your mark now?
I don't have
I'm gonna heal, guys.
one. Give me let's go for the MF. Why not?
I have. Oh
Want
my
to
god.
kill?
I have flash and there's a firework. Why is there a firework?
20 feet of Poro, my bad.
Oh wait.
There you go.
Wait, it's not even July yet. Like what? I was like,
Are you sure it's a firework?
it was a firework for sure. I can tell the difference.
I don't know if that's
Ow.
a good thing.
I got scared.
Hi there.
Bye.
No! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That worked out. That worked out. It's okay.
Can I hit a few of these?
I like it. She was like, she was trying to juke me and all stuff, but then like, oh, I have 5 stacks. Art.
Maybe
Stop
y'all can
using your stupid shiv!
Maybe y'all can end. Maybe you
We could have. We could try.
can probably ult there
Open
and
Nexus.
up the
She
tower.
flashed.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Got baited.
back up. Oh no!
Whoa.
We'll build.
Yoink.
Who did one of them flash? I saw a flash.
Yeah, Nocturne flashed.
Yeah.
He flashed towards me. Which is kind of rude of him, you know?
I got MF.
Who's almost dead? Who's almost dead? Who can I kill? Maybe.
All of them. Penta. You actually Penta here. You actually Penta here. You actually Penta here. Where's they are? Yeah!
Oh no. Oh no.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, you're actually doing it.
I saw
Freaking
that.
crazy.
Oh, it's fine.
This tank is tank. That's why tank. It's tank.
I shouldn't
The
even do that much
mastery.
time. I didn't do that.
Yeah, LeBlanc
Because I
spelled
have all
is
my,
obnoxious.
every one of my sums and all my abilities. I'm ready.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, I don't have her. Doesn't matter. We got her.
Emma
Yeah.
Folt.
Mhm.
I must have sold my boots for
For me.
Cosmic Drive.
I know, I've gotten hit by every single one of those.
I know. I was watching the whole time. Is that the clip? It was like, is it Mata just
every oh my god!
Yeah. The Mata of you getting hit? Is that the clip right there?
Yeah, montage.
Just come right here.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
Nah.
say goodbye. You penta here. You actually penta here. You're crazy. God mode. OMG. Slay King. Oh my god, girly pop. You are such a queen. You're her and nobody let nobody tell you otherwise. Clutch. Quadra.
Damn it, MF is in the fountain. God dang
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Shit.
Easy. Iwi. Iwi.
Yui.
Nails, shut the fuck up. I
I
gotta give it which one was the
Mo.
omelette du fromage?
Omelette du fromage. Gotta give it to I only have 3 honors, guys. Sorry.
That's
I only got one. How the hell did I
Oh,
do?
this is a Fugi tech.
I have to give it to May for catching all those Lilia E's for me.
Yeah, for you guys.
Leak the Fugi tag.
The Fugi, yeah.
Good job.
That's my bad.
Good job.
You doxed
Like
me.
I told you, it's scuffed. It's scuffed. I'm scuffed.
Oh, that's
Proud of you.
Alright, guys.
Ooh, another chest.
What kind of
See what
game
they
mode
do.
do you guys want to play? Do you want to keep playing ARAM?
Up
Or
to
would you guys rather if I played Yumi? I'm okay with the Yumi game.
Brawl Yumi? Brawl Yumi? Go short. It's
I got
quicker.
shards.
It's quicker, so we don't have to play long.
The
All Yumi? That sounds horrifying. What's wrong with you?
No, not
Evan?
all Yumi. Brawl Yumi.
That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, Brawl Yumi. That sounds horrible.
No, it's actually really good. If Brawl Yumi like Yumi Neela, healing is insane.
Alright, I'll
that
do
would- I
it,
don't
but
think
you
that'd
have
be
to
bad.
go Neela.
I have to go Neela. There's a lot of
Yeah.
champions like that go Yumi. Brawl. So I was
I
playing-
mean, I'll do it, but primary slot selections must be unique. Oh, the Makaei. I'll do it,
No.
but you gotta
Mm,
pair
which one?
something with it, Evan.
I actually play Neela.
Tito. Alright, that's good.
Healing's it's insane on Neela, you know.
Alright. Demo or Cottontail?
Wait, there's
Cottontail.
Alright. Pink, blue, or Dalmatian?
Dalmatian.
Tails.
Yeah.
Dalmatian.
Dalmatian.
Alright. Lego?
I'm also
Bruh.
the BMO.
We're
BMO.
pretty squishy.
The B.
Got this.
I'm not Bemo.
I'm Cottontail.
Oh.
I saw this comp, ready? It was I think we with you with it actually, May. It was the
Good
Neela,
name.
Soraka, Yumi.
Oh god, the healing.
Comp when we were playing the
Yeah.
range and don't leave the
Yeah.
face
Oh my
comp.
god. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't fix the. Oh, I didn't fix the freaking
Oh, your
audio
audio.
for the game.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's hope they decline.
Oh.
I declined. Yeah.
Okay.
Recline.
You need me to look at it?
Yeah.
Let me ask someone if they're winning.
Okay. No, we're not winning. Actually, we did win.
We did win. Yeah, I was there. Wait, what?
Sorry, short-term memory loss.
I was in that game.
It's that one. And then if I try it, so if I go like usually what I do is I go here and then yeah, so now it works. Well, I was on a different one and then I had to pick between the two and I picked that one. All right. Sorry everybody. I hate doing that when I'm like say I'm ready but I'm not.
All good.
All right. No, just wait on Evan.
Oh,
So Tuesday we're playing League.
Yeah.
Nailed.
Tuesday.
I'll ask again Tuesday morning. You guys gotta lock in if you want to play. Thursday we're doing the birthday stream. Friday the video comes out.
Yeah.
I've been on the grind recently, but I need to take a break. Who wants to edit my next video?
Noses.
I can pay you $0. Oh, you know what? I have the new freaking Lux skin. I should probably play that sometime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
should it
Do I go
feel clear?
AP, Evan? Do I go Moonstone, right?
The Moonstone's good here. I think I have enough AP to be honest. Timo.
Formation Timo. I'm enough.
It's the Easter Bunny. Oh. I'm gonna build a BT first item. So I can deliberately. Oh, what the? Can't hit me if I'm immune to damage.
What is this? I definitely took heal. I even watched it change.
Let me go heal. What do you have? Barrier?
Barrier.
Nice. You know, you see, that's almost as good as Flash.
I bet you'll be able to use it once.
I should put Flash, but Flash on D. I mean,
To
I'll
be-
probably use it, but
Ooh. Dodged it. Oh, I stunned it. Flash.
so we're barrier.
The plants. The plants.
Don't worry, I got the barrier locked and loaded for you.
They should change Yumi again. They should rework Yumi again.
You're right.
They should make it so
So
that,
true.
that summer spells can be used if you have barrier on your. You know.
Uber.
Yeah, it transfers the barrier.
Yeah.
Uber.
And, like it only works on like auxiliary spells like barrier, heal.
It only works when it's on my team.
It only works on that one.
True.
Nice.
I tried to dash away. I got stunned. Sad.
Oh, you mean you get
Oh, I got the
heal?
kill.
Get up. Get up.
Whipped.
Nice.
They got whipped.
Whipped into shape. Am I right?
Ha.
Run, hunky duck. Oh, that's so bad for you.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna fight this dog.
I don't have R yet. Oh, he's out. He's gone.
There's also a lot of them.
Hey, I'm gonna go get my item now. You know, you
Yep.
BT, be like, then collector next. You know.
Damn it, I missed. Oh no, it stunned the minion. So sad.
Nice. I have R in 40 seconds. 45 seconds.
Bolts up at 9. You want? Let me go get my. I can get action mark now.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
I don't have ulti. I don't have ulti. Get out of there, Evan.
I
While you still
lived.
can.
Dude, that BT is actually saving the healer. You see the healer? I need to build crit because crit also gets me healing. So,
No, I gotta go back for this.
oh, wait.
I was like, I gained so much money all at once.
Yeah, it's
what
a very
happened.
quick round. You know, it's a very quick game mode. Let's give you blue buff.
Get you blue buff?
I'll get you blue buff.
Oh, me. Yummy. I love a good blue buff.
Oh, I didn't mean to take it.
Got lied to, okay? What are you, my dad? Why are you lying to me? You're gonna give me $15,000 for a wedding and then take it away? What kind of person are you? Yeah, you might have deserved that.
Did I?
There you are.
I might have deserved that. It's fine, I live. I need to get, what's it called? This guy. Liquor
Made
Blade.
in the redemption.
Thank you.
There you go. Timo got the gold. We good.
There you go.
No. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, we good.
Come over here.
Don't let me die. I just noticed you're playing Pike. I think
Yes,
I
I can't-
played with you playing Pike before,
I can't see the vision.
and you
I'm gonna
kind of
die.
carried. Mine!
Oh, so close. I'm like fighting for my life. I killed 3 people.
This is crazy. I keep getting, was it Pike
Passed around?
coins?
The cut. What's it called?
Hockey dog!
Something cut.
Right.
You have forsaken
something-
me.
Your cuts.
I think it's called. Or I forgot what the actual
Yeah.
item's called. Something cut. I don't know.
It's called Village Water Coins. For sure, for sure.
It just says your cut.
Yeah, it's literally called your cut.
Okay, there you
Jin,
go.
you me focus to Jin?
All right. I got you. Don't worry. Yoink! I got stunned.
I can't move.
Come on, cut! Come on, cut!
Dude, I couldn't move there.
Nope, that's not it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it right there.
You mean to get
Alright.
the bounty, guys? 95 gold bounty?
Really?
Yes, you do. Look right there. 98 gold, sorry, I was wrong.
No! Ugh. Get out, we can get out, we can get Oh my god.
What's it called? Echoes of Helia.
Undo that. What did I do? What did I buy? There you go.
I tried to help you, Matt.
Not gonna lie, I prefer to being on Pike. I feel like it's working better for me.
Come here.
Well, Pike is an easy escape, that's why. Wimo, you should go in more, like, stay inside.
I tried. I wanted to get him. Oh my god, it was right there. Aw. Christ.
I need snowball.
Why is that
God.
Jin so tanky? Wait, never mind. Because he was ascended.
I'm dead because of the oats.
Barrier, quick! Oh, you're at it.
Back in.
Ooh,
And dead.
you live.
No, the
Wow, what a
flash!
bitch! Get over here, bitch. Wow.
What a flash from Desira.
See ya.
Hello.
And then never mind, I died. I died, never mind. Never mind, I died. Run, Tito, run!
Yep.
Make sure you kill the minions, cause you know.
Edge of Night. There you go.
I'm a heal now. Oh, let me go boots actually.
It just.
I don't vote yet. Oh, hi guys. Share the love, you know?
My god, I haven't died.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't move.
I got you, bro. I got you. I
I
got
was
you.
trying to eat you guys, but you guys like you get the
I
walking
think it's
over.
still dead.
Shield. Thank you.
Oh, got clipped by
I
him.
lived, Macy. By a little bit, but I lived.
We got the
That's
6
good.
gold bounty. Hell yeah.
I like it when you live. And I dislike it when you die.
I'm known for dying, actually, so
I can't ping the score.
in
The
most
game
games I
is
play.
close. The game
Yeah, I
do
can't do it
be
either.
pretty
Yep, I can't do
close.
it. So sad.
Did they change the pike
Oh, I'm
icon?
Timo.
What the-
I'm Timo.
Oh my god, Timo!
Well,
Oh, I guess I was looking at it weird.
Oh no.
It looked like cursed to me. I don't know.
Oh no, no heals.
Sorry.
I was in there. I killed one of them. I believe I killed Hawaii. No, Brand. I killed Brand. I killed the even worse one. It's much better.
thanks,
You're done though. Sorry, couldn't save you.
No
I
R.
have 2 for it.
I mean, I guess I could have R'd, but I wasn't gonna. So
Do I need anti-heal? I don't think so.
should I buy boots?
Too late now.
Attack speed boots.
It's the last
Oh, come on,
fight.
that hit
I'm
me.
going
That
in.
bird follows you. Yep. Alright, guys, I'm ready.
I wonder where the hell. Are they just farming on the side lanes?
You can fart side lane, yeah.
Are they just farming on the side lanes?
No, they're all mid.
I guess. Or they know.
They hit me. Dude, need some MR, man.
Alright, no flash.
Oh no, I got rooted.
Damn. Wait, hit me with his ult before he died. We almost got it though.
Yeah, that's like the
One-
only 2 more
Yep,
kills.
bird,
something.
egg cock.
Why are they throwing fireworks? I'm so confused.
I don't know. Because of our wedding? They want to celebrate us.
Oh yeah, you're
A
right.
couple
you're
days
right.
late,
My bad.
but I mean, we appreciate it.
Yeah, stop them. We don't want them getting.
Oh, today is 6/9, so it's like a holiday.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know,
The best holiday.
Was it really?
it is
Yeah.
6/9.
Is it really 6/9?
Yes.
Oh my god, I got I got
Oh,
stunned.
we got it. We got it. We got it.
Hey,
we got
look, I have a
it. We got
Timo hat.
You have another
Double
teammate. Oh,
team.
look
You
at
know,
Timo
wearing a
hat.
Timo hat.
Nah, I'm not.
It's Timoception.
Oh, if that hit. Oh, I missed.
Can I get an R?
Yeah, force shot now, bitch. Damn, that's out of
I'm gonna die.
Thank you.
Get 1 kill. Oh no! We're not gonna be able to kill one of them.
Aw.
So
They're
sad.
all close together.
Your first death.
Oh yeah,
The
and
first
it
is
lost
the
us
last
the
death.
game.
Easy. Report to Yumi.
That was a good one though. That was a close one. They're very close.
Oh well. Oh well, that's all I can say. Oh well.
Oh well.
The Yumi was good, I feel like.
Yeah, the email was good.
Like, doesn't die much. Buffs team.
Hmm.
Annoying shields.
Neelix had
Knowing
a hard time
shield.
getting in with all the slows.
Mm-hmm.
I had to dash in, but how could I get out? I just keep running. Hope they got a head flash.
Yumi Pike kind of OP, not gonna lie. At least in a
Just-
mode like this.
Yeah, it's easy to get out, get in.
Yeah.
With
I love getting in and then getting out and then getting in and then getting out.
don't worry, I'll pull them in. Blitzcrank time.
It went over his head, guys.
Yoink. Yoink.
I don't have any skins for Blitzcrank.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
We got
I can unlock a Senna skin. Sure.
My shop's pretty
Winter
mid.
Blast.
Pretty okay. I don't think you guys saw my shop yet. Let me just send it through.
Legendary Senna skin.
Sun Eater Kale.
guys.
my,
Let's see how this Lux feels with the nails.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back before we start though.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
You take your time, boo thing.
May look at my shop. This is like half your shop right now. I have half your shop.
My shop freaking sucked, by the way.
I didn't see it. Let me see it. Oh yeah, yours does suck.
It was on my birthday too, and it was at one time I actually had RP because Zetch gifted me a bunch of RP.
I'm not gonna lie. My shop looks so much more like your shop, and your shop
Oh
doesn't
my
look like my
god,
shop.
I want that Morgana skin so bad. But I'm not willing to pay for a place. So the thing is, I'm saving my money for when the next shop rolls around. So I got to
Mhm.
play a bunch of what I want.
Look at my shop.
So I got the Legion Lux fucking like army looking skin. And my first question was like, if I already rolled Lux, can I roll her again? And Matt was like, no. And my soul was crushed. That happened on my birthday. Was it on my birthday? It was near my birthday.
I have your dream shop except for the Silas and Darius. Everything else should match your
The thing is
shop.
in the Seraphine skin is the one Seraphine skin I absolutely hate too.
Which one's that one?
It's the
Pentakill
like
color.
no, it's the I forget what it's called.
Is it the
This
pool
one.
party one?
Graceful Phoenix Seraphine. It's the one
Oh,
skin I absolutely hate.
isn't that the
I don't play
Chinese demon
Senna
one?
enough. Nami is I already have a skin I really like on Nami and I don't play her enough. I don't like the Sona skin. I hate the Lux skin. I hate the Morgana skin. So
The Lux skin ain't that bad. That one right there.
Let's see. Which
oh,
skins
are
do
you
I have?
kidding me though? But I also just got a Lux skin. If we look at my bag.
I think I have every other of those skins except the Phoenix Seraphine one.
This is
I
the
have
skin
your
I
whole.
just got.
I have
Is
your
the Spirit
whole
Blossom one?
Isn't she purdy?
That birthday. Dog.
prestige. Cat, what are you
I
doing?
think she's purdy if I do say so myself.
What's with the southern
Myself.
accent?
I spent the last week in Georgia. The accent just
Ah.
comes out, man. I don't know. You know, one time I was on vacation, I was in Seattle, and people there were telling me, like, are you from the South? And I was like, yeah, how do you know that? And they were like, because you have a really thick Southern accent. And that always stuck with me, but I don't think I do, because I'm from the North. I'm from Connecticut.
The North.
So I have a Connecticut accent. So it's interesting. Do you guys think I have a Southern accent?
Yeah,
Oh no, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No, not
Do
really.
you guys think Matt has a Southern accent?
No, I don't.
I think he comes out with it sometimes, and I'm like, we'll be talking or like we'll be like arguing, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, "Why are you Southern?" I can't take it seriously. We got home late last night and our dog had been home alone, and then it was storming, so she was probably really scared, and we hadn't been home like over a week.
Ready.
And then we got home, right? And the freaking garage door, like the
Matt's not
power
here
was
yet.
cut from our house.
The power
Matt's
was
not
actually
ready.
cut.
Damn.
And we couldn't get in the garage. So Matt had to walk through the rain to the door, open the door, pummel with the key, get inside, and then turn on the breaker. Flip the breaker and open the garage.
In the garage, I feel safe.
They
You know that
lowered
one?
the requirements for affiliate.
Really?
Yo, I'm getting
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Should I make a
Now-
second account and get affiliate on that second account? And I just
You can actually. I was looking at it right now. Look at it right now. I was looking at it earlier, and the to get affiliate, you need Wait, this is different. They changed it earlier. Now it's the same. I think they changed it back.
I switched it back.
Because I think it was like reach 25 followers, stream for like 7 hours or something, stream on 7 different days. And I think it was 10 earlier, actually. What's that make sense? I guess a week. Then I get an average of 3 in 4 different videos.
Is everybody ready?
yeah, Evan was just
Except
telling
for
us about
you.
affiliate.
I guess they changed it back because before it was like lower.
They're messing around with it, from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Backlash.
So Matt, I figured out what happened to the audio and why I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
You turned down the my headphone volume. Well, we took my headphones on vacation down to 30% instead of 200.
I probably did not, but the backpack may have done that because we didn't use your headphones while we were out.
Backpacks, they do that all the time.
I mean, her headphones got turned on at least twice while we were away. Just from sitting in the back, like being moved around in the backpack.
Oh no, it's a yee. It's a yee.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna touch me. Xinjiao. Drake.
Also, is going to touch you.
Lamar.
Drake,
Yo,
Yay, and
Drake.
Lamar.
Drake.
Drake.
Lamar.
Yay, Lamar.
Yeah.
Trifecta.
I tried to use Cake by the Ocean song for our cake cutting, and my mom vetoed it because it says something about like
I'm Diddy.
What the fuck?
it might
Wake
say
up in the
something about
morning feeling
Diddy.
like P. Diddy.
Hard steel time.
Wake
should've
up
been AP,
in the
actually.
Cake by the ocean.
I'm gonna sell my items about AP.
What'd you say?
Yoink them.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
I'll be Diddy and
Yeah.
you'll be Naomi.
That's what the lyrics
No, it's like-
say.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's the actual lyric of the song. That's why we were told you can't use
He died.
that.
Nice, you guys. Nice.
Hey, that's a good point. She just saved you guys from getting canceled at your wedding.
I actually didn't know it said that. If I'm being
Neither did the DJ who's like, oh, I play that song a lot.
Yeah. It's
Nah.
it's
Note
like one of
this
those
out.
things where I
Stop
don't
it.
think anyone would actually notice or care, right?
Right.
But I guess
Yee.
it's good to
Ah, I missed it. My bad.
Ah,
something.
Oh.
My bad. I
No,
missed.
did-
I
did
I
he take
missed-
our red buff, or was he trying to at least?
I think he was. No, he took the dogs. I think.
Well,
The dogs don't spawn. They did spawn actually. Yeah, you're right.
I got the flash. Perfect.
we got the
Yeah.
Annie.
No.
Oh my god.
And
Let me,
I'm
get my
out.
soul. Let me get my soul, you assholes.
My bad.
Not you. Enemy, they were all standing on top of it.
Oops.
Hey, no.
Actually, I have a
What
lot
do
of
you think
souls
you're
sitting around
doing?
here.
They were bodium.
Yoink, guys, look like cop.
I see a child.
A squirrel.
All right, chill out, Noah.
Alright, I die now? Nope.
You know what?
Ah! That's
I
what you
got
think.
I got you. I got
Oh,
you.
shit. All right.
I
It's
live
back.
now.
This is back now and not die.
By the way, if you guys play Summoner's Rift right now, every single game will have a Mundo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Alois.
Ban him.
If you haven't seen.
Oh.
I haven't because I haven't been online.
Thanks, Alois.
There you go,
That's
buddy.
why.
Free gold.
I'm gonna go back and sell items about AP now.
Yeah, all them fundamentals for the top lane.
I'm back with the Ludens, guys.
Oh,
Holy, this Xin Zhao is a monster, dude. He's in the middle of our entire team, and he's not.
He
yeah.
died. What are you talking about?
I had cooldowns.
He,
I had cooldowns,
almost
guys.
killed you.
There were cooldowns.
So I was buying items. My bad. Let me check the graph though.
He's coming.
Yoink, yoink.
No. He's a dash
Get out, 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 get out.
Not even close, baby.
Uh,
Oh no. No.
got him.
Not
Not
Don't worry,
even
I got him.
close. It's toxic. Freaking toxic.
I need this. I need this. All right, we good now.
Eat that,
Alright.
guys. I'm 3-0.
No, kill him.
Randomly
Yoink.
ignite it. They all die for it. They die for their sins.
Oh my god. I got added by someone. Let me check.
Are you
so
streaming?
close.
Oh my bad. I was.
I know.
It was
I got-
someone added me for Valheim. I got Valheim earlier. I'm enjoying it.
My best friend's husband plays that game.
Yoink. Nah. I got you,
God.
May.
Thank God.
So sad. Oh, so sad.
I'm very takey for a AP.
Yeah. I was gonna say you've been living for a long time. Oh,
Wait, May, I'm doing better than you. I'm 4-0.
I have big nails. Okay.
That's true. Oh, Flash. Nah.
Hook 'em, hook 'em.
I don't have hook. Yeah.
Oh,
Yoink.
somebody. We have 2 hookers. Yes.
Get the child.
No.
Already did.
Up and at him. Oh. I'm gonna hit this healing.
You're
Thank
doing
you.
better than me. Oh, we're the
We're the
same
same-
now.
Yeah,
We're
we're
the same now. But I believe you. I believe you.
I was like, I was 1 kill ahead of you, I believe. Nope.
Oh,
That's crazy. My ult wasn't up.
No, I gotta save Matt.
very good.
Operation Save Matt.
Come here, Master Free. Come on. No, buddy. Aw, I messed it up.
You got it.
I died. No. Oh wait, May died too. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. He's immune to all damage, guys.
Yeah.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Ah, I messed up.
Got you. Oh, tried to get you. Close.
Yeah.
Ow, I didn't know you were there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Ah.
My
You made up for
dogs.
the pulling him out of my E.
Ooh, okay.
There's 2 hook champs and I picked Lux. I feel like I'm making a mistake. I didn't want to say it, but
It works
I
out.
just wanted to
Yeah,
use the
fine.
skin.
I'd say if you wait, if you hold your Q, you might do something.
It's not the Q, it's been the E that I've been having most issue with.
Oh yeah, save.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Oh, rip,
Oh.
run.
Oh no.
Yeah,
My
he's very,
flash too.
he's very strong because you have Death Dance, you know, can't die much.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my
Penta?
god, we gave him a
Dude.
fucking penta.
Didn't realize. It's fine.
Oh, see.
The penta. For realsies.
Fucking cringe.
Yoink, guys. I caught someone.
Yeah, they're on the other side trying to catch up.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, coming, guys. Don't.
Move away.
No, he's so
Got him.
close. Oh, guys. Bill was dead.
Can you get these?
Look at right there.
Oh shit. Game's like
Yeah.
almost over. Oh,
What?
get it!
Nice!
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god. Like fucking
Ran him down.
So good, so good.
I'll get to the 2 hook champions.
Only have 1 honor right now.
You guys are master hookers.
crazy.
Yeah, the May and Matt. Will I send the link?
It is called your.
Oh my god, my brother.
Ah, I did the most healing.
I got an S. Oh my god, the hooker and Lux got X.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright, I gotta play something else.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, one more than animals.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
What should I play then for our last one? Seraphine or Soraka? Oh, you guys want to do Seraphine Nami? Reagan sent it to me today.
Ben's
Seraphine
gonna
Nami?
want to play
Okay.
Nanami.
I can play Nami. I actually practiced Nami when I was in high school. No, Nami's
Seraphine, Nami, Senna. Okay, Briar's just gonna get all the free heals.
That's true.
Reagan sent me this comp day, so he's gonna be a little jealous I played it without him because he asked me to play it with him. But Seraphine Nami,
Yeah,
Nami
Mika?
builds Moonstone and like
We'll play it on the
buff
rift.
Seraphine.
So
That means I have to play AP carry though.
yeah.
Your son
Yo,
is
I don't
dead.
want to do that shit. Oh, I hate playing mirror matchups.
Alright, Seraphine versus Seraphine and see who's better.
Well, I got a skin, so I'm better.
That's true.
Yeah,
But
but
she
they
has
have
better
the
runes than me.
porcelain Lux.
I also have porcelain Lux, but I didn't
I
want to
also
use
have
it.
Persona Lux.
It's worst skin in the game.
Should I go healing or AP? I'm gonna go healing since you're going a AP May, right?
Yeah.
I'll go with the healing route. So W is heal, E is my empower, and Q is my bubble. Wait, gotcha. Hit him.
Oh, nice.
He goes back.
I shield you a bit. Healing a bit.
I like
was-
this.
Oh,
Oh my god. Reagan's
absolutely
build
disgusting.
works.
There we go.
that was so disgusting. Holy.
Nami
A
with
little bit.
Briar is so good. Those two alone is an insane combo, and then
Like, stop. Get
you
over
also
there.
have a Seraphine.
Got you, hunky duck.
And,
Oh, yeah, so far. I healed you a bit.
We got him.
See ya. If I can get out. If I can get out.
I got him.
No. No.
Got you, May. Shield you a bit.
I'm
Yeah,
so sad.
thanks.
Thank you.
Shield you a bit. Speed you up. Oh, hit those.
I need some shoes. I
Thank
got
you
some
for
shoes
saving
now.
me.
Fox.
Thanks.
I got shoes
I
now.
can't go for that.
I'm forced to walk forward.
Healing you.
Thank you, thank you.
Bubbles.
got him.
Shooting. Giving you a speed up. Shooting.
Thank you.
Or healing.
Oh, I hit
Oh.
there.
The
She got-
thing messed up my bubble.
They haven't
Dang.
died.
I have R now.
Dang, I finally had R. So sad.
Ready? And they keep
Oh,
chasing.
no, I do. Okay.
I wanna
Nah.
buy.
Me too. Me too. Playing support Nabi. Nabi?
Nubby.
I'm looking for an alt, so if they stack and you guys stack. Perfect!
Yeah.
Right there. Get his ass. There you go.
That was a good ult, guys. Good ults. Good ults.
I don't even let you finish your sentence. You're like, if there's a good angle, we're in.
Got him. Healing. Shooting.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
My first die.
Oh my god.
Yoink.
I'm just dead to the mellow though.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry.
I'm doing something right now.
Look this way, guys. Look this
Yes.
way.
That was good.
There's no music.
They all left. Come on. Don't leave.
Got Cleaver.
Flavor. I hardly knew her.
Could get a
Uh-huh.
Pure Mandate, you know, because of Pure Mandate. Oh my god, no.
Not fast enough yet.
Do we have Seraphine ult? No.
No.
27 seconds.
It's a long cooldown. It's a long
I'm
cooldown.
going
I
in.
know.
I can't handle it. Oh. Oh.
I'm healing you.
Oh,
I'm
I
giving you a
didn't- I
speed
didn't-
up.
Even go.
you're
Oh, what?
absolutely insane.
That's some bullshit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no.
I hit him with a bubble.
Oh no.
Healing you.
2, 1.
Here, wait, save it, save it.
I don't think we should fight this. I don't think we
Yeah.
should
Oh,
fight this.
okay.
I don't.
Heal you?
I don't think we should
Oh.
fight this.
Reset it. Okay. Now I'm looking. I'm fishing for a fight. I'll hit the minions though.
I hear you shooting.
Yep.
Schnucks no flash. She
Just
flashed.
give you speed up. Give you speed up. Healing you.
Oh.
Healing you.
If that
myself
bubble
out
hit, I was
there.
going.
I'm healing you a bit too.
I do like this combo, Evan, though. I will say.
Oh.
I'm enjoying it. That time I stepped up too much, but other than that, I feel like it works. No, if I play with Reagan and it doesn't work, am I allowed to say that? Well, Evan did it.
Because the Nami. Sure.
Oh, so close.
Ah.
I play a little bit of Nami. I don't play a lot.
Oh my god.
Ooh, he has some shield. He has some shields, healings.
I don't have ulti.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't have flash.
TikTok's behind us, guys.
Oh, that's bad.
I can
Yeah,
ult him when I'm back up in
No, it's
10.
Aphelios.
We're all dead.
He has,
Aphelios.
same, he has
You
the
can clear
same
the
like
wave?
thingy.
Just leave it. I'll leave it right now.
Yeah. I'm here though. I'm here though.
I have ultimate move.
You have more speed ups.
What the?
Okay.
They
Aphelios
ignite
is
me as
eating.
dead there.
Aphelios is ADC. We should probably focus him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, no flash. Pretty good Seraphine ult. Our damage isn't here though.
I thought I could get it before.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, let the dogs out. Woo, 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 woo.
My dogs are barking because someone's outside probably.
Almost got to him.
Nice shutdown.
That was mine.
What? I didn't take the minion.
You took the
Did I?
cannon. I saw it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I died.
Okay. I'm just the carry.
I'm just.
I'm gonna go get my item.
And my life is a nightmare.
I saw something earlier and I was like, oh, I saw an alpaca and I was like, he looks like he's about to sing like, tonight will be the night. I fall in love with you over again.
Use some speed up, some healing.
I think I need more movement speed.
It's a level 1 blue buff.
Yeah, no one. Ready?
Yep.
I'm with you.
I am with you. Sound like Aphelios' sister.
Nice.
Alright,
Hit
she
it! Oh my
flashed.
god, I hit it! I hit it!
I'm diving.
Oh, we got it!
Ah!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get there in time. I couldn't get there in time. You all died because I was getting soloed by the freaking minions.
No,
No, I wasn't getting the minions. I was getting soloed by the minions. It's different, okay?
I went in with Hunky Duck. Like I'm in here with them.
I'm diving the damn well.
I was in there with ya.
Yeah.
You want to receive more healing, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, once I got Spirit Vestige, the healing has been
I don't know what to
insane.
do.
Barrier. Kill her. That's what
Healing
do.
you?
I can't kill her. She does more damage than Seraphine does. Like, what do you mean kill her?
You
Ooh.
just burned everything.
Just kill her.
Heal you a bit.
Hey, what's up?
No, it's back up. It was
I'm
probably
almost
back up.
dead. I'm almost dead.
Oh, I have to walk into their wall.
No!
Healing,
No.
healing.
Oh,
Aw.
It's okay. I have my ult's a minute.
They're too close
Right,
to
right,
their well for me to just kill them.
yeah.
We need to bait them
They're
out.
scared.
How do they see me? Okay, there we go.
Oh, they'll be done.
I'm kind of deep.
GG.
Oh.
Easy.
Nice. Okay.
I'm mannequin too.
All right, that was a good one to end on, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Two models frozen.
Minus?
I know
Yours.
mine was. Mine was.
Ooh,
I can't even see
That was
yours.
GG.
GG, everybody.
Giant.
An A minus. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
I get an S. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it.
You funneled all the damage to you.
Yeah.
That was
Pretty dope. I like the
second
combo,
was-
Evan.
like it was healing.
Yeah.
Oh. I was
did not
in
feel so
there
healing
for
at
the
all.
long game.
I could tell. There was one that where you like barely escaped, and then you did it back. You sat there and fought it out with us.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
More
Alright,
than
I guess we're in a
felt like
raid.
heal.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Alright.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed our talk today and the couple of games of League we played.
If you like our content, like and subscribe. It helps us out. If you had fun, let us know. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.